like action surge and second wind.
I'm only getting my fucking one wild shape back. I don't even need
That
to
is
use it.
very good.
I don't think I even used the spell during that whole.
He used one, Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh yeah, I used my one spell, but I don't get that back until a long rest. So.
Yeah, I did not even use a single spell during that whole engagement. That
You
was
got
zing.
dropped down to 0 HP, I believe, before getting the chance to attack.
Yeah.
To be fair, I tried to save you. Keyword try.
Yes, he turned. Yes, he turned
Keyword
you. He
try.
turned into a horse, and he went towards the cannon.
And then they got blasted off the horse.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
we just didn't take into
matchmaker.
consideration that that cannoneer was clearly suicidal,
Yes.
Oh boy.
probably going through some abandonment issues.
You
Face some daddy problems.
you would think at point blank range it would have disadvantage.
It is a save, not an attack.
You think it would pose disadvantage to aim it that close to you?
Once
I
more,
think
a
you should have
save.
rolled for morale. I think you should have rolled for morale. Roll
Yeah.
for not being a pussy.
Yeah, you should have rolled to see if he had the balls.
Can I actually at
to do
least
it.
That
recover?
seems like a good idea.
Yeah, I'll just recover a couple times.
Very well. Announce me when you're done, brave wizard. Folk. Person.
I'm not sure if this is a thing, but shouldn't some of my rolls be D12s as well? Because I'm a
Yes.
barbarian.
3 of them actually should be a d12.
Oh, one of those should have been a D12 then.
On average, a d12 is 1 HP more, so you may
Oh yeah,
roll-
cool.
so you may get an extra 3 HP.
Okay, I have recovered most of it.
I have fully healed.
Let me know if you let me either or the fucking cleric know if you need extra healing.
Yes.
There's still slight bruises and cuts on the body.
I like it how the chat fighter barbarian, after being eviscerated, internal organs punctured, is now fine after a 10 minutes rest.
Yeah, I don't know how that even works.
Ah,
Dude,
yes, the Chad Fighter Barbarian versus the Virgin Wizard.
And he brought some duct tape
Shut
along and just duct
up.
taped his organs together.
No, like, I just look at my organs, I go, and like, it just makes a slurping noise as it slowly goes into my body again.
And-
You see, this is what happens when you have muscles. You can flex your my organs have muscles, and I have full control over every muscle in my body, so I can push my organs back in with my mind.
Logic.
If I really wanted to, I could strangle a man with my intestines. His neck would snap, but more of my intestines would.
Is there anything anyone would like to do to the brigands or the cannon before you take on through the decently sized brigand camp that finally found?
Well, if we're
Yeah,
not
I like
gonna...
to loot. Yeah, I like to loot the brigands.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
While the others were taking the rest, I'm laying the guys out to rest, basically stripping them down to their underclothing and laying them in some sort of shallow grave,
Yes.
and saying a few words over them. All
Are
their
aware-
belongings will be in a pile.
Yes, you are aware that the 3 elite fighters were wearing each of them splint mail, and each carrying one short sword and a dagger.
I would discuss with the other people, do we want to pull that with us, or do we want to just, like, hide it to come back and get it on our way back?
I think we should
How
hide
much-
it and the armor and the weapons for the village.
Hide the items.
I was wondering if we had more room in the bag of holding, but all right.
I mean, we can take their personal belongings. I don't think we can pull the cannon with us right now, reasonably.
Does the cannon have wheels?
Yes, it has.
Okay, we can push the cannon. I'm strong enough for that. It has wheels. and it might be useful.
Yes, it would be required of multiple people to do so.
Alright, if I roll a strength check, if I get high enough, can I push it by myself?
Unless you'd roll something like a natural 20, you will not get advantage on that roll. Unless you roll something like a natural 20, you would not be able even to flinch it alone.
Okay, let's do it. Let's try it. First roll of the night. 11. That's horrible.
Yes, you'd need the help of at least 2 more persons to pull it.
Okay, here's my baby strength modifier. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yay.
Okay.
Paladin, may feel free to try your might at this as well.
I love how you rolled higher than me, but I'm extra 3 points higher than you. Or
Hey
4
man,
points higher than you.
it is my dump stat.
Yes, you'd have a walking speed of 5 feet in this point.
The cannonballs can go into the bag of holding. They're like 8 pounds each. I'd probably take the matchstick as well.
I'll
Well,
shimmy my
wasn't
strength
gonna
and
loot any
also help
gold.
out.
You're not gonna roll strength?
I want to help out with pulling the cannon up or down the hill.
We're going down the hill, I believe, because it's up on a hill.
yes, with the
You,
power
you
of
rolled higher than the both of us. You're
yes,
stronger than the barbarian.
with the power
Barbarian
of
was
the
just weak because
wizard,
he was
you're
too busy.
able to move the cannon
Alright.
with a walking
cool.
speed of 15 feet.
Fucking speed of 50. Oh, bugger.
The cannon could be useful. Mostly because we're going to a brigand camp that's like filled with people.
Yes. I wish you very good luck on dexterity on stealth saves.
Oh wait, does anyone have enlarge and reduced?
I don't.
Starts rummaging through his spell book. No, 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 no. No. No, I do not.
Okay, do you have levitate?
No.
Okay, do you have any spell that could help with this? That you're fine with parting with?
What do you think of guidance?
What does guidance do?
Gives you a plus
Let
4
me.
to a roll.
No, no,
1d4.
no, no. A D4 if I.
Yeah,
With the might of the
D4.
woman paladin, you're able to push the cart with an acceptable speed of 25 feet.
The
Okay,
Go on.
paladin finishes saying a few words over the dead bodies of the brigands, silently comes over and literally just puts her shoulder against the back of the cannon and just with the extra weight just pushes it.
Yes.
how many gold did I get for the brigands, by the way?
The brigands were looted by Max first, it seems.
Yeah.
As I said, all their belongings were in a pile.
Yes.
Can I
So-
guide someone with the power?
It is already at pretty much the maximum speed this thing will go.
Oh, already at the maximum push.
Just as an out of game point, my character has taken the 4 silver that she found on them towards her next suit of armor and just left all the other pieces.
Yes.
Wait, so you left, you stripped them of all their clothing?
Yes.
Left them down to
Let's take some
the
disguises with us.
Oh,
We're dragging
I
the
was-
cannon. The disguises will definitely help.
as I said earlier, I stripped them down to their bare underwear and put them in poses of rest, bringing all their clothes into a pile. And I suggested that we keep the weapons and armor and stuff with the cannon ready for the village, which I
say
did
we
say
just-
earlier.
That you meant for the camp, right?
Say we just put all the weapons and shit in the bag of holding, plus whatever gold they had on them.
We didn't have any gold.
Hmm. Shit.
They had 4 pieces of silver.
3 splint armors that give an AC of 17 each, heavy armor, and 3 short swords and 3 daggers.
All right.
And of course, 3 brigands elite clothing and 1 brigand cannon wielder, you could call it, matchman.
Okay. So, reasonably, me, the druid, and the paladin are obviously going to be the elites, and the wizard is going to be the cannoneer.
Yeah.
Question.
Wait, does the cannoneer have a hood or a face covering of some
Yeah, I
kind?
was about to ask, did they have any masks?
Yes, all of them are wearing crow masks.
Cool. It'll
Okay.
cover up my damn beak.
Yes.
Wait, aren't you already a crow?
I mean, yes, but
They are bonish masks, like the bones of big crows.
Oh, okay.
The matchman has a hood on top of his head, and a scarf and a scarf over his mouth.
That would cover your horns. That's a lot better than a mask.
Yeah, how exactly are you gonna hide my horns?
Yeah, with the hood, like I just said, with the scarf.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't tear two holes at the back of it.
Stretch the fabric, it'll be fine.
pull out a serrated knife. It's like, I mean, we always have the other option.
No. We lost one, we're not losing another. There's only so few of these people we have.
So,
How are we
have
going
you
to
changed
how are
your
we going
clothes?
to avoid minority tax if we don't have a minority with us?
I mean, how often do you see a giant bird walking around? I think I'm in the same situation.
We both know you don't get no privilege.
Can we stop with the fighting and just decide how we're just gonna get the hood on my
We
head?
already just we decided we're going to stretch. I'm going to stretch the hood over his horns. Can I do that?
It seems that the hood is slightly too small for his horns to fit in.
Hmm.
Do you think there's another clothesline at least with a bigger hood diameter?
Hmm.
Can can I like
Do we still have the rogues' clothes? Like,
can
do we have
I
that in like a bag of holding?
can I rip off a piece of the previous brigand's clothing I already had and like situate it where it'll fix enough of the hood to actually fit him?
So, taking it first. Max, you're now outfitted with a splint mail armor, as all of you are. Because you said you wanted to be. I
Really?
believe you wanted to disguise yourselves. Splint armor is superior armor than the normal one. So it is a better than chainmail. I will think this.
Uh, wait,
Uh,
is the elite thing is the splint armor actually made out of metal?
It is
Um,
actually made out of metal.
Okay, I can't wear that, so I gotta wear like the normal clothing.
can we just wear the clothing without the mail? Is that possible?
Very, very well, you may certainly do so.
Yeah, cause I gotta do that because I can't wear metal druid shit.
Just want, just wanted to be sure before anything else will happen. Yes, with
Alright.
some. Would you like making me some sleight of hand checks, Ajax?
Sleight of
See how well you are managing to
so
overcome these problems.
Do I need to make multiple or just one?
Hey, let me roll mine for my stuff.
Yeah, I would give
Wow.
it some teamwork. You managed to make a not so decent break, tear, and then sew it over it. Like it is in this uncomfortable state that
a
Isme-
makeshift hood.
yes, and Ismega will be unable to put it down without tearing it.
It's fine.
Works
We
for
just
me.
needed to cover your face. Not gonna be there for long, anyways.
Yeah.
So we're just going to say that our stuff got torn up during the fight, and that we just tried to fix it so that we look presentable at least. And we're going to drag the cannon back, so it seems like we actually did the job.
Very well. So, are you sure this is the plan you're taking?
I just want to get as close by as we can without raising suspicion, and see, see if we can get a scout in there or something like that. Oh wait, I got an idea. When we get just right outside the area, can I like sabotage the wheel so it breaks to where it'd be like at least an easy fix, but it's enough of a problem that they have to send people over to us at least. So we have to send someone inside.
You want to make one of the wheels loose enough that it will fall off, right?
Yeah. So one of us can go in there, someone with enough charisma to actually pass persuasion checks, and to scout out, and then go back outside with the group.
Who's the one who's most presentable? I know I'm like pretty okay-ish presenting myself.
Probably not me.
Like, do you
What
have high
about
deception?
Not my deception sucks.
You-
maybe I'm known for being deceptive actually.
What's his deception?
Being charismatic.
No, I mean like, what's your modifier to deception?
Well, I'd say pretty okay.
You're okay. Dear Lord,
What?
we are a group of truth tellers. Holy shit, none of us lies.
Oh no.
Well, what
Oh
if
god.
you calling me a liar?
Oh yes, but before that, would you mind rolling me one simple attack with any weapon? Fenrir.
Oh no.
What?
Well, I don't want to do it if we don't have the plan already. Shit. Um,
In that case, you do not need to.
if none of us has good deception, then this plan ain't going to work.
I mean, the paladins might. They have a.
The paladin, the person who is part of a religious school, is both
Oh,
persuasive
you've
and
noticed
deceptive.
me.
Okay.
Oh,
Like,
you've
do you
noticed
have
me.
the, do you
Okay.
have
I'm actually standing there perfectly still as you're going through all this, and I haven't done a thing. I haven't changed my clothing, and I'm just waiting for you to decide what you're doing.
Pandora, are you both persuasive and deceptive?
No,
shit? Then this is useless.
Well, I
This is-
well I could deceive
come up with
you
this
people.
plan, and without even knowing your own options.
Well, I can
Well,
deceive people. I am proficient in deceiving people. That's
like we
part of
had two people who are good at lying lying to people,
That's
and
why I
like
told
I'm
you that
not.
I don't lie.
All right, all right. I can just use bad news' scope to just view into the place if we get to a good enough vantage point.
No such things as scopes, only pure eyes.
I'm gonna take a hit and roll. Look!
Oh god, you should have first taken a choice. Not made a roll, then see if you wanted to do so. So now,
It was a spontaneous just
So,
look!
What?
what are we actually doing?
Got ya.
Shit. Wait a minute. Why? Wait. Roll deception. I roll insight.
Okay, we
We're
shall
doing this
now
now.
start
Okay.
from the other opposite end. Max, what are your
I,
ideas on doing? There
I'm
goes
I'm
Ismega.
asking them directly what they are planning to do, because
Ismega.
one person's saying one thing, one person's saying another, and they're not making a coherent plan.
I turn to him and say, "This is just how it works.
We don't
Well,
have a
it,
plan.
Ismega,
This
I'm
is
the
the
go
planning
ahead
that's
with your plan
process."
idea.
that's why you almost one of us or two of us have almost died previously.
Okay, just so you know, we saved like 35 women out of a bandit camp. Of course, we did kind of set camp on fire, half the forest on fire, killed several people. Pretty sure we broke the Geneva Convention several times. I'm pretty sure I disemboweled a
Past
man.
laurels isn't going to get us past the task that we're doing at the moment.
If I tried to make a good argument, I would need to persuade them into seeing.
This is a brigands camp that we're going to attack, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. What information do we have about the brigands? Have we
We met the leader once before, but I'm not sure if they're there.
Second in command.
They have they have guns.
And
That's about it.
And
Oh,
crossbows,
this is the
definitely.
general layout of the map that
Okay,
you are aware
so
of. You will be coming from this part.
alright, so
from the top, the left, or the right?
Left.
just from the left in general, I think we should go through the trees here so we can avoid line of sight. And I think we should do it at night so we don't have to worry about potentially being
Out.
ambushed by what? This is probably like 50 people here,
Maybe 100.
maybe
Well,
100.
I'm loud, I'm clunky. There's no way around that. So any plans you have or decide on, you're going to have to take that into consideration. That's unfortunately one of the disadvantages of me coming to join your group.
Okay.
However, I believe we
how
have
much
the
is
advantage of surprise.
okay? How far is the range of the cannon?
Mm,
I would say you
regular
never
rifle.
fired one before, so you would not be aware of that.
Wait, I fired one before.
That was blank range.
I got shot by a cannon once.
That does not count. A cannon is an artillery tool.
Oh,
You are
right.
not
Can I use
classified
my
as being
gunslinger
proficient in such.
knowledge to calculate the distance of a cannon?
Roll me intelligence to even attempt to do such a thing.
Intelligence. Here I go with my +0.
Yeah.
12.
Thing goes up, thing goes down.
Gravity.
Gravity. Yes.
Yes, you're
I guess,
pretty
like-
sure you'll be able to hit something. This thing goes about, let's say, 500 feet away. Something about that size.
500 feet away.
But you have no idea how to calculate the distance.
Wait, didn't we like get bombarded by the brigands in the town one time?
Yes, you got bombarded.
Could I use like my the memory of like the cannon's angle to at least get
You never seen the
guesstimate?
cannons. They were
You
too far
never
away. The only one
saw
that's seen
them.
the cannons is dead.
Ah, yes. He is dead.
You only seen the projectile hitting you in the face.
Hmm. Yet. Does anyone have a spell that might help with this?
What exactly are you thinking?
Um, like just list off some spells you think might be useful.
Mm,
Like it doesn't matter how dumb they are, just list them down.
Let's see. Nope. I can't find anything that could possibly help with that.
Do you have like anything that I don't know, uses like fire or something? Does you manipulate fire?
Uh-huh. Manipulate fire. What about flaming spear?
Flaming sphere. I don't
I mean, I got create bonfire, but I
I've
won't be
heard
able to
about
constantly use it.
I've heard about flaming sphere. One of the monks at the abbey used to use that. He used to be able to create a ball, and he used to be able to move it about. That might be useful.
Uh,
only
uh,
problem is that the range, it won't be fast enough to take care of the archers.
yeah, and also the fact that I don't have that prepared.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, what else do we have?
Oh, from what I've heard, first options about changing clothes with the brigands and entering in is off the question, and then the other one seems to be bombardment.
We concluded that the plan to sneak in will fail instantly because none of us are good liars.
Uh,
I can't
Well, one of
persuade
us.
for Jack.
let me
Do you,
ask, is there any like hills or kind of things near here where we could set up the cannon?
It is a general flat area. This is the place where you are at. It's the most hilly part of the zone.
do you do you think they might have more ammo at the camp for the cannon?
Probably.
Would you
I
not?
don't think I don't think we'll have enough time to like fire it more than I guess like with the range of this thing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you fire it at the ammo, causing the ammo to blow up, that might take out more.
Yeah, but we don't know where the
Okay.
ammo's at.
Just a
Um.
suggestion.
Wait, we've been to brigand camps before. With our combined knowledge of being in brigand camps and raiding the shit out of them, can we get figure out where they may have kept the ammo?
One history.
All right, can we have with advantage because all of us are doing this?
I give you that.
Okay, who has the highest history?
Highest history. I raised my hand.
I got a
Okay,
4
you do
to
it.
it.
Roll.
19.
Yes. With your big wizardy brains, you can
Galaxy
conclude
brain.
that the cannon are usually placed in about 3 groups, depending on how big it is. Usually, where the artillery would be. So you'd assume from this map, pieces of artillery could be seen. About this part may have, and this part may have. One or both
Okay.
of them may have ammunition.
Either one or both of them.
Yes.
Uh, it probably would be at the front or at the back.
All right. Do any one of you have like anything that may enhance speed?
Uh, no, not unless you want to be transformed to some bullshit.
I was wondering if like any of you have haste.
Uh, no, I don't. I don't even recall having that in my big spell book.
I mean, technically, I can use action search to get second action to load the cannon again, and someone else can fire.
Yes. But I
But
still
I
wish
don't.
you very good luck hitting it. Even with your 4M.
Mm,
I say we just try to set up the cannon and wait till night, and then we fucking bombard and we go in.
Uh,
It's like we never thought
quick
about
question.
this.
Quick question. Do y'all have any spells that could launch an object?
Mm, sh- no, 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 no.
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 Okay. DM, this is a DM question. If we cast Shatter beneath this cannon, could it launch into the air?
No, Shatter is not like an explosion. So I would say no, it would only break the cannon. Why?
Uh, like if any of y'all have something that's like explosive in the way of magic, I was thinking that we could just load as much explosives into the cannon as possible and then launch it into the camp and then have it detonate. So that even if we're off by a good margin, it still would have enough explosive impact to hurt.
The shells of the cannon are simply copper.
I mean, like just stuffing the entire barrel of the cannon with explosives and then just
Gum.
With gunpowder.
with gunpowder and then launch the cannon into the camp.
That seems very hard to do, especially to bring the cannon up to that place.
Fucking Christ. Thinking about this way too hard, huh?
I mean, like we're about to go into another Bergen camp. I'd rather not have to deal with any more than I have
persuasion.
to. None of us are stealthy enough to sneak inside to do sabotage. None of us are deceptive enough to bullshit our way past the guards.
That's why we gotta
Well,
take the brute force option.
no, I'm a
Yeah, this is part of the brute
I
force option. I
I
want to
can.
launch a cannon into the camp to have it explode.
Well,
Because I'm
well,
not
it
sure if
made
I'm accurate enough.
well, it didn't help the fact that I fooled you one time just by pointing at the general direction of a rock.
Look, I have -1 to charisma, and I have I have a 1 to wisdom. I am not the best person for prove how good you are at lying.
Yes. You're pretty sure that it would take you about... Sure that in 14 shots you'd be surely be able to hit the mark.
Ah, shit.
Then, what other options there may be for discussion? Of course, there's always chances here, guys. You may have
Okay,
more charisma, but still be able to fool them. You may have more
alright.
stealth and still have chances of stealthing in.
Okay, just give me the mask and cloth. You already
Wait,
have hood on.
how does tidal wave work?
Let's put it this way: I've got something else other than tidal wave for these fuckers.
What's the other thing?
Oh, you'll see. It's just it's gonna be fun.
Okay, just explain to me how does tidal wave work? Just give me the spell description.
Well, let's see. There's a lot of water. It crashes down, and then there's not a lot of water, and a lot of people are either dead or pretty
Swept up.
soaking wet.
Okay, I just want to know like how fast does it go up?
Immediately.
Tidal wave would not be able to lift the cannon. It's too heavy.
Uh,
And dense.
an instantaneous explosion of water in a 10-foot by 5-foot cube is incapable of launching a cannon?
It weighs about half a ton.
I mean,
So
like houses weigh a good amount of weight. And
they're
tidal waves
not
do that pretty well, and they're not instantaneous.
surely. But I did not come here to debate about science. But yes, moving it would be plausible, but maybe not up to his full speed in that case.
I
Ah, fine steed. What about the spell, Aidan? Max.
Right. While they're talking, I'm going to summon my steed.
Yes, your trusty goat appears.
Yeah, a very large goat
Slightly more
appears.
powerful than before. A plus the bonus to his AC and plus your proficiency bonus to his AC and damage.
I think he could charge in and cause a distraction ahead of us. if we're going to full force method, because it's going to have to come to combat.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I got no other options. I mean, if we can get the steed to gather them up and aim the cannon in a general direction, I don't think we really have to aim all that hard.
Well, basically we can help use the steed to help move the cannon into position, rather than tiring ourselves out pushing it there first before the fight.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point going into a fight tired. Secondly, once we've got the cannon in position, we will need to choose which target we're going to attack. From a military point of view, whatever does the biggest damage on the first shot, if it hits, or the most damage collaterally in that area. So
The
this has
biggest.
got
Yeah, this has the ammo cache, but we're going from the left.
yeah.
So that means we have to go through all of.
So what we're needing to do is go for this one.
How fast is your steed?
Uh, it doesn't say a speed, it just says range 30 feet to do the spell.
We shall assume it is a warhorse.
Yeah.
So it would have a speed of about 60 feet.
60 feet. If the horse uses its action to dash, we
Assuming
should.
he carries the cannon, he should. I would not give it exactly the full maximum speed.
And it would have to dodge as it's going along, so I wouldn't expect it to be full speed anyway.
Yes, I would give him a nice 35 feet of movement for the horse.
So that's 70 feet in total. How
If
so
he dashes.
if we start from here, then that's where yeah, right there, and yeah, that's a straight shot towards that area that might have the explosive ordnance. At that point, I'm pretty sure I can hit it.
Yeah, but what I was saying is that there was 2 lots of ammo as far as we're aware. We think. If we did the one here first.
I thought it was the one over here that had the second cache.
No. Here and here. This wall over here is made of dirt and very sturdy wood, so you're not sure if the shells would even be able to penetrate all that much.
That's why if we did the one behind them here, took that out, it might take out this whole area, or hope that takes out this area, or cause as much disruption there as we go in. Then my steed can go towards the other one and disrupt that.
Wouldn't we
Did
be
ask for
caught in the
stupid
blast?
plans.
Wouldn't we be caught in the blast?
You're not sure how big the blast would be. The blast could be 5, 10, 15, or even 20 feet.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll be fine.
I say we just go with it. Been
Yeah,
planning
let's
for
just
long
go
enough.
with it. Alright, let's
Brute
go.
force it is.
Fuck.
We only have brute force as an option. Also, the 2 wizards, you should probably cast your most biggest wide range spells in the here where the tents are, like maybe with fire or something, and if you have an explosive fire spell, and I guess If one of you have something that could free these horses without damaging the horses, that might cause some chaos. Over here, one of your wizards could try and get these guys free.
What horses? You don't know those horses today.
Yes.
We're seeing the map, right? This
The
is what
only
we're
one.
seeing.
He sees the details that are given from Final's character. He may not give the information about the horses if it wishes to.
Oh no, if I have a general understanding where everything's kind of at, I would tell. Yes, at least the general stuff that I would know.
Yeah. So the idea is that we're going. Me and the paladin are going to bum rush the first place here, and we're going to blow that up. One of the wizards is going to cast a big AOE spell in this group of tents here. Um, and then the other wizard is going to try to free these horses if they can. Basically, we want to cause as much chaos in the first few seconds as we can.
I would like to say, if you guys are approaching the main gate, I'm gonna be off to the side and hiding in the trees and use my polymorph on myself before the battle even starts.
All right, yeah. Then
I'll be also off in the sides. You'll give me the masking cloth, right?
yeah. Basically, yeah. You know what? You since we have you in the clothes anyway, we're just going to have you sneak in there while we do the whole crash and burn thing. I'm gonna take off the gear I got from those brigands as to not reveal my party member, and that's the plan. This is going to be fun. Oh yeah, when you sneak in there, like try to get the horses free if you can. Like just try to get them spooked, so they cause a riot.
Uh,
Mhm.
if anybody is sneaking with or just near me hiding stuff, I'm gonna be casting that shit. Just cause.
Yeah, that would definitely help. Yes, that would definitely help the wizard. Because me and the paladin are going to crash right through.
Mm-hmm.
All
All
right,
right.
the plan's set.
Yep.
All right,
So you may start your token putting.
all right. Formations,
I'm
people.
Oh yes.
gonna be over
I will
here.
put you your cannons on the map. In the paladin, you tell me where you want to move it with your running steed.
And as for my stealth, that is a 24.
Oh no, unfortunately those brigands are godlike perception, so unfortunately no.
It's like they're on an alert or something.
Yeah.
I was hoping we would go at night.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We go at night.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see fires all the way. Every single gate of those is having one lit fire in front of it.
Is there fire
Arts
here?
I mean here,
lighting,
here,
lighting.
here, and here. The fire's made, lighting the area.
All right. Uh, the druid is gonna sneak here.
Yes. You can stealth yourself over there, druid. Okay.
Can I
Best,
hide
all of you
here?
put your tokens where you would like to start, and you shall each tell me what you wish to do.
Yeah, I'm
Okay?
gonna be riding the cannon. Where it's being pulled by the steed. I'm gonna have the matchstick ready.
I'm gonna
Yes.
start right behind this tree line.
Have the cannon loaded and ready.
What about you, Final?
Um, I'm gonna ready in action to polymorph myself as soon as, like, I guess they make it past that front gate.
Can you put yourself a token on in the woods?
Yeah, it's it's like below Brian's, like in the trees.
And Max, where would you like to start? You're still pulling the cannon as you suggested. If you're saying something I cannot hear.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear
Yes.
Oh, fucking my connect. I don't know how I've got. As I said last week, I've got a dodgy connection in my headphones. I said, I'll repeat what I just said. I know that the wizards and whatever have gone up here, but I would suggest that we went up the side while there's reasonably soft grass to take the cannon as close as possible there. Okay, and that way the first shot would go to here, hopefully.
Do
If it
not
does,
forget,
there's a-
those are tall walls. So you would have to go through them. You would not have visual contact firing from there.
okay. Okay, so we won't have. What's there? So we just have to do it just on the path there, then straight ahead. If we need visual.
Yes, where you would be able to fire this part would be you'd need to take the cannon in somehow to shoot it from about these parts. This is another
Okay.
palisade that is heavily fortified that may withstand cannon shots.
That's what I'm saying. I thought we'd shoot over the palisade to try and hit this area, and hopefully.
We don't know the range of the cannon. We don't know the trajectory of the cannonball. We don't know anything about this cannon.
but
and
that's
I'm
the
not
whole
that
point.
Pretty
That's
accurate
sure
with it.
one thing, trajectory of the cannons are usually relatively straight, not like trebuchets and catapults. So
So
you'd be able to maybe hit parts of the wall that would not be right after this, and more like about here. Have a chance.
So wait, if we were here, could we potentially hit the second target, the tent that was the second target?
This one?
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
go for that then.
And I would like you to put your token close to the cannon, Paladin.
Is it not coming up? Right, hold on, try again. Has it showed up?
No.
I do not see it. You wish for me to put one.
Okay,
I
got
see
it.
There we go.
I'm gonna.
And now please all
hold
of
on,
you roll me initiative when you're
Here we
move
go.
it back to there.
Final, did you forget to place your token?
No, I'm right below you.
21
Oh.
initiative. I'm ready.
Damn, I'm blind.
Max, one initiative as well.
I'm just trying to get to it.
Oh, you're rolling spectacularly.
Everybody's rolling pretty good.
The smallest roll you made, it was a fucking 18.
I can't believe I beat the guy with the 11 initiative.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I only rolled a 9, so.
I rolled an 8. I had to roll an 18 to beat yours.
Hey, man, it's perks of taking the alert feat.
And being
Jesus
Crimson
fucking
Cursed.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyways, this
love
would be
doing
fun.
this part. Bless you.
Sorry.
Before we do this, I gotta use the restroom.
Off of,
Can you repeat?
he's going to the restroom.
Very well.
Sorry.
Aye. So, he chose to die first. Understandable.
Oh, while he's gone, Wizard, you might want to roll stealth unless you want to be seen like immediately.
Yeah, I'll roll that right off the bat.
You got a +10, so
Also, I would be in. I would have a hood, a mask, and a cloth covering me. So I don't know if it's 21 or is it 32 at that point.
probably just
Very
21.
well. We shall wait for Fenrir to come back, because he's the fastest of you all.
All right, I'm ready.
Yes. One moment. I
Yes.
certainly need. Because as you slowly get there, you see the first eyes of the people. Going there, making it as fast as possible to prepare their guns to fire, but you are too fast. As Fenrir, it is your turn. The cannon is loaded, I assume.
Yep.
Yes.
So I got a straight line towards the second place where they store the ammo right now.
Practically, you would have a chance to hit it.
Have a chance, isn't? Mm.
Just point what area you wish to do fire in, and then roll me a d100.
I want to fire at this thing.
Very well, roll me a d100.
D100. Let's do this. 28.
28. You fire it approximately 70 feet too far.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Like, does it at least take out anything in the path?
It is an action. As it flies, it barely hits one of the wooden palisades. As it blows a hole in the ground 70 feet from the point you've chosen. In this general direction.
Shit. Alright, action search. I'm loading the cannon as remove.
Very well. It takes an action to fire it, an action to load it. Press.
And, that's turn.
Ajax, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna use my ready to action to
Go ahead.
fucking polymorph.
And what do you wish to polymorph?
Tried and true Aberranth Overlord.
Send me the.
Same thing as last time I hear. Where is it?
Very well. Put the name in chat, please.
It's this thing again.
I ask only for the name so I can take the stats faster. I do not require the picture. I know how it looks.
He needs the name so he can write down the
Yes.
stats a
There you
lot
go.
easier.
That would be your action, as I would assume you'd be no longer stealthed.
No, I would not be stealthed, but I would. Is there anybody in front of me that I can see?
You see wooden palisades.
So I just see the wooden wall.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe the soldiers over here, if you're lucky.
The wall's not taller than me, is it?
How tall is the creature you are?
I'm a large creature.
I would assume it would be pretty much as tall as you.
Okay, I'm gonna just kind of get up right next to the wall so nothing can hit me for the time being,
Yes.
and that'll be my move.
Very well. Pandora, what do you wish to do?
I fire the cannon. I try tilting it down
Very
slightly.
well. Roll me 2d100.
Ooh, is it not doing it?
I certainly. Oh, true aim as you quickly tilt the cannon down, firing it, barely grazing the hairs of your war goat. It hits straight in there, and a big explosion can be heard, fire erupting, and hounds shouting can be heard. Anything else? Was the target you chose and exploded into fire?
Uh, uh, I'm uh, I'm going to step to one side and move up to here.
Very well.
Yeah,
Yes, the wizard, what do you wish to do?
I want to start. I want to go stealthy.
Yes.
How much does that take from me, basically?
Because all of the commotion, I would give you that. You do not need to roll me stealth this turn.
I'll hug the wall.
Yes. Would you wish to go over it?
No!
Very
I'll
well.
probably
You still
get
have your
spotted.
action. What do you wish to do?
What do I wish to do? Flipping through my spell book. Ooh, I found something in my spell book. Thaumaturgy.
And what do you wish to do with it?
I look towards the wall
Yes.
and trying. I'm thinking how roughly where I would want to make the noise. Okay, reading the spell book again. 30 feet. Okay. I will cast it right. This is the farthest I can possibly go in a straight line.
Yes. And what would the spell do?
What will the spell do? I can make my voice boom up as 3 times as loud to cause light to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for a minute, or cause harmless tremors in the ground for a minute as well.
Yes. Oh.
I will make a noise that would actually spook both the brigands that are still in the tents and anything that's at least 15 feet around it.
Yes. In that case, please roll me some Arcana.
Okay, then.
Or your spellcasting ability better. An
Uh,
intelligence check. Intelligence check, please.
an intelligence check.
Yes.
Dice
We
don't
shall.
fail me now.
Very well.
Natural 20!
Very
Nice.
well. Now it's time for me to roll to see if my little guys are now afraid of or not. Oh god, they have iron wheels, it seems.
What the fuck?
Two nat
Wow,
20s,
200.
118, 117, and 116.
What about any other creature that's not a brigand in the radius?
It's in the horses.
Oh, certainly, the horses. Those are cowards. They start running instantly. Hmm. I didn't expect so good. It seems that two brigands would be out fighting, while the other one will be distracted now because the horses are starting running towards this whole place. In about this general area.
Would they scatter as well, or were they actually in a herd?
It would be in a relative herd, not exactly scatter.
Okay.
Go to the place where the least pointy wooden bits. They take some of the brigands out of commission for the moment. Anything else?
I used up my action. I can't really do anything at that
You have
point.
your bonus action.
Bonus. What could possibly be a bonus action? Fuck.
Those brigands are now busy catching horses.
I could use my bonus action to dig around.
I don't even know what could be a bonus action.
You took away my brigands. Part of my brigands. So I assume you have nothing else, right?
No.
Well, in that case we shall proceed forward. As now is their turn, and now the soldiers can arrive. Those are now going to catch the attempting to catch the horses, entering in some of the bigger bloodletters over there. And the other ones. As now the soldiers then arrives, and they shall. This one over here has line of sight with the paladin. He shall attempt to fire his musket at her. We shall see if he succeeds or not. In this dauntless task of hitting the heavily armored woman. He shall use his ability and fire. No, he shall fire his musket instead. Paladin, what is your armor class?
20.
He miserably misses as his
Ding.
blow from the muskets hits
This
your
cause.
heavy armor, hitting like a bell.
Yep, just ding.
Yes. Now it seems that the other one shall take fire at the barbarian. Oh yes, one thing, Brian H. You did not say you were raging.
Yes, but I wanted to be behind the cannon, so I should be okay.
You did not move yourself behind the cannon.
Shit.
Oops.
Only one of them does not have eyesight, this one in particular, because you did not move behind the cannon. Those two actually. You will still face two shots. The first attack from the normal brigand shall happen. Does a 12 hit?
No.
In that case, the range master shall enter his play, firing with his bow 2 times actually.
Twice.
Yes, a very powerful brigand with multi-attack. What is your armor class?
It is. Let me check. 16.
16. In that case, only one of those hits manages to hit. And you only take the small amount of 10 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
As he's slowly making his way, as others now, I will put them on here for you to be able to see them. The ones that will be mostly aware of their presence. Now because of the horses scattering and all of it. And now you hear heavy machinery moving, wheels going on the bare ground. Then the dog's turn comes, as you hear hounds coming ever so closer to you, running to your positions. As I shall put in the hounds that survived the blast. Not that many. It seems that I should call Tito on you because you killed so many of my dogs. Yeah. Penny, what do you wish to do as the dogs are still not in your line of sight yet?
Uh. I have to. I'm going to bonus action rage, roll my d8.
Yes.
7. Haven't gotten that one before. Okay. What's this do? 7. 7. Chains start erupting from the ground around me. Until my rage ends, the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies.
50 feet is difficult terrain now.
No, he said
15.
15. Got it.
Very useful in an attack.
Actually, it'd be useful to get make sure they don't attack my allies. So gonna move up. Very good place. I guess here, so at least one of them have disadvantage.
Yes.
And behind this wooden barricade, and I'm going to fire Spitfire at the marksman 2 times.
Very
One of
well.
them with advantage.
Very well. The 21, I would take it as the one with advantage. The first attack is the one with advantage, I assume.
Yeah.
Yes, as you make your shot towards him, you see him unsportively taking one of his colleagues by the lead and putting him over in the face of the bullet.
Okay, he still gets hit, by the way.
A friend gets hit for 14. 16 does not hit him.
What about the person next to him?
How do you mean by that?
He put a guy in front of himself.
Oh yes,
And,
I assume that would be right. So then the 16 hits the poor guy.
That's an extra
Yes.
12 damage, and
Yes.
how much? It's a 2d6 for everyone else, or is it just a d6?
It is 1d6. If they...
So a total of 2d6 for the 2 shots. So
Yes.
that's an extra 7 points of fire damage to everyone else within 5 feet.
Very well. Anything else? As he
Uh,
then throws the body of the dead man down.
that's all.
Very well.
Wait, I'm going to crouch behind the barricade so I have cover.
You're gonna get prone, you say.
How low is this barricade in front of me?
It is not a barricade, yeah, it is more like a collection of spikes. It would not give you a bonus to your armor class. It is made to slow the enemy, not provide any much cover.
Oh,
But we could say
yeah,
it
I
would
moved.
give you +1 to your AC if you stayed there.
Okay, if I move 5 feet back right here, would he still have line of sight?
Which one?
The Archman.
No marksman.
He still has line of sight on you.
I mean, if I were to move to here, because I still have 5 feet.
In the position that he would be, no, I would say no.
Okay, so I'm going to move there.
Anything
And
else?
that's turn.
Very well. Ajax, your turn.
I'm gonna use 30 feet of my flight to go up in the air. Oh, what do I
Prepared
see?
actions shall start coming.
The what?
Prepared actions.
Okay.
What is your armor class?
Let me scroll. A 16.
A 16. In that case, we have a total of 3 hits. As you take the magnificent amount of 2 plus 6, 23 points of piercing damage.
23. Okay, that's.
And please make me 3 constitution saves.
Yep. Let me minus that off that health real quick. 136. 15. And these are made with advantage, so
Certainly not.
12. Oof.
Unfortunately, you use the statistics of the monsters. If I remember right.
Yeah, it's its
Yeah.
hardcore stats and only
Oh
his
So
yeah,
that,
softcore
oh yeah.
stats.
Sorry,
yes, so you get a +6 to each of those rolls, and you make them.
Yeah, sorry, I fucking forgot. I was just click my character sheet.
No,
Anything
it's
else?
fine.
Uh,
Anything else, Apex?
okay. With my 120 feet of dark vision, what do I see? Like, do I see any of the cannons? Where's like the main group of concentrated enemies at? Like, basically, give me an overview of the camp because I'm 30 feet up.
Okay, for the beginning. I deleted the dogs, didn't I? A moment.
You didn't add the dogs.
I didn't add them? Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
didn't see any dogs.
bad. There are the dogs.
Hey, look,
Okay.
dogs.
Yes, very beautiful and
Oh
majestic.
shit!
Oh shit! Ah!
I wonder where he got the idea to add dogs.
I'm wondering as well.
I
Wondering the
don't know,
same
but for
thing
some
as
reason
well.
I'm suffering a severe case of deja vu.
A glitch in a matrix, you might say.
I don't know the Matrix here.
Yes.
Have you seriously not watched the fucking movie? Are you kidding me?
I have, but my character hasn't.
I would give you up to this point.
Hmm.
Things that you're aware of.
Decisions.
I surely do hate you.
Oh shit.
But I have something for you. Stay calm. You bloody bastard.
Man. Okay, I guess I'll chew it from there. Would catch at least some of this shit.
Tell me the place, I'll put a token that will give me a 20-foot sphere.
Yeah, I'm just trying to measure out where everything is exactly. I like how far it's actually gonna go, depending on what space I put it in.
I finally forgot about this guy.
Okay, see that sweetens the the pot there.
Yes. I wonder where you shoot this fireball.
Oh, if only it was a fireball. It's something much worse.
Yes.
I mean,
Up
as long as it
was the-
explodes.
And luckily, yeah, you're out of range for it for sure. Fuck, man.
I didn't want to rush in until I knew what you were doing.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna drop it right there. He's out of range.
No, I prefer with you dealing with these guys and this guy. I could take these three out. Yeah,
Okay.
the paladin's got everyone on the front. I like you to deal with the backup, like more specifically the two cannons.
Yes, if possible, make haste with your decision.
We're gonna drop it like right there. That square.
Yes.
So
Anything else?
in a
Only the damage.
in a 20-foot radius,
I
everybody
know the spell.
needs to make a
You do not
constitute.
get one more use of it.
Everybody
Just
needs to make a
roll the.
con save.
Just roll
I'll
the
roll one
fucking
for every
damage.
type of unit in there. Where the matchman has certainly failed. The same for the brigand butchers. The same for the bloodletter. And the same for the gunners.
Everybody fails.
Okay, everybody takes 18 plus 8.
26
Yeah,
damage.
26.
Congratulations, you played yourselves.
As a big spear of like spectral crows just starts flying around them.
Yes.
And
How much damage was it?
26.
I'm going to use my remaining. Yeah, I'm going to use my remaining 30 to just go back down where I was.
Yeah. I'm very happy to grant because I took the other level of these creatures. So very well, very fine for you, you tall bastard. We shall see what you're able to do next. As the gunners are the only one that are dead.
Um,
Also,
Look at it this way. At least there's difficult terrain there.
don't forget when when they start their turn, they immediately have to make the con save again.
They only need to do it once, I believe.
Nope, to the spell right here. Any creature that moves into the area for the first time or starts its turn
Yes,
must
and
make.
this would be the damage when they start their turn. So they take this damage at the start of their turn.
Let's see. I think I mean, that's usually how like area effect spells. It does it immediately, and then they have to do it each their turns. It's like Moonbeam when you cast it, it immediately does the
Only
damage.
get it at the start of their turn, even at Moonbeam. I played a game, that is how I used it.
Okay.
Also, isn't their vision obscured when inside?
They are lightly obscured, and it's difficult terrain.
Okay, yeah, so the cannoneer, we don't have to worry about the cannoneer, at least until he moves.
Pandora, what do you wish to do? I cannot hear you.
every time.
Hello?
Yes.
Right. First thing I do is cut the rope from the cannon from my steed.
Yes.
Then I charge forward. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets me to there.
Yes. On the
Okay.
mount.
At what?
You're
Oh,
charging.
I have 30 feet.
No, I was asking if you go on your steed.
No, I go first. That way it's clearing any path first.
Yes.
And then I attack this. I presume this is a barricade as well.
Yes, it is.
I attack that barricade.
You may choose to go through it if you wish to dash, taking a small amount of piercing damage while doing so.
Okay, I will do that.
Would you like to dash?
Yes.
Very well. As you take the small amount of 5 piercing damage.
Okay. And I will engage the dogs here.
Very well.
And at that point, can I get a token put on the board for a Caligar soldier to represent my mount? The mount
So,
is going to charge in behind me.
yes.
It's going to go for this dog here.
Right now, Oblivion tokens. I
So
got
if
soldier moved in here, the
you
beast.
put it beside me there.
Yes, right here. And he can make his attack. Do not forget, he gets bonus to his damage by your proficiency bonus
Okay. So
and AC.
how does he? How do I do his damage?
Just roll me a d20. I'll tell you if it hits or not.
Okay.
What did you roll?
7.
You attack the dogs, right?
Yeah. I'm attacking that dog there.
Then normally the warhorse has a +6, that being a 13, and plus your, again, the proficiency bonus, that would be an great 15 that hits the horses and deals 2d6 plus 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
56.
Yes, +6. As your goat deals 8 bludgeoning damage, the dogs, and they must make a strength save or be prone. Because they failed their strength save and now are starting to cower in your face of your warhorse. Because now they're bloodied. Anything else, Pandora?
No, that's me.
Very well. Eliar, it's your turn. All hell seems to be let loose.
Fuck, what do I do? What do I do? So, the thaumaturgy is still going. It's up. It's for a whole minute. It switches up to tremors, harmful tremors,
What?
harmless tremors.
Yes, what about them?
Harmless tremors. They're just you feel a sensation that the ground is shaking, but it actually isn't.
So,
So
is that what you do again?
yeah, I'll do that for the thaumaturgy. No, it's still going. The thaumaturgy is still going. It goes on for a minute.
Very
You can
well.
only cast one effect, and if you want a different effect, you have to cast it again.
I cast it again. So the sound's still going. Apparently,
You can't change it during the minute. You only choose
yeah,
one effect that goes for the minute.
yeah. Fuck. Didn't read my spellbook hard enough. I look up. Are at the top of the wall are all the blocks that make the wall tipped like spikes?
No, they're not all steep like spikes.
They're not all tipped like spikes.
Only about those in these regions would be.
There. So it'd be a flat top, right?
Yes.
Why would it? Why would I take athletic? Mm. uh, would it count as another? If I take an action just to climb up the wall, would it take another action to drop down from it?
No, it would not take another action to drop down from it. You may attempt to climb it as your action or rolling some athletics. Or acrobatics.
Oh. I'll put my finesse into athletics.
Very well. Then brave wizard attempt to climb the wall.
Just trying to push myself up, but you can't even climb it the slightest.
Yes. You do not have the upper body strength to do so. Anything else?
Maybe I could have. Action, fuck. No.
You do not
Damn it.
wish to move.
Yeah. Just can't really think of anything that could possibly help me out right next to a wall. Well, maybe go right next to the polymorph, the cleric.
Druid.
Druid. Thanks. I'll just move here then.
Very well. Is that all, Elias?
Yeah.
Because now this happens. Footsteps can be heard coming to the wall. And then something is thrown over it. Elias? Sorry. I believe tieflings are considered humanoid, right? They're not demons.
Humanoid.
But in luck.
Oh boy.
In that case, only Ajax. Can you please make me 2 constitution saves at disadvantage? 1 constitution save at disadvantage.
Okay. Let me roll 2, and we'll take the lowest.
Yep.
So whatever 6 plus
15.
7 is.
God.
13 is a
13.
fail.
13.
As the power of the radiance appears from this spear that was thrown the other way, exploding into a beam of lightning and covering all of you. The tiefling, feeling the warmth and power of the blast, feels nothing of the damage of it. This will take a total of 48 points of radiant damage.
Now, my question is, would it say on my sheet if I was weak to radiant damage?
You take twice as much damage.
Fool.
Because it doesn't say vulnerability anywhere.
In that case, you do not take. It does not have vulnerability to it. But where does it say it has weak? This creature does not have vulnerability to it.
I think it has to be like, I don't know, fuck.
No,
Yeah,
it
it
does
doesn't
not.
say it, but
So in that case, you only take the normal 38 points of radiant damage.
and
And you're blind.
I gotta make my con save, right?
Yep, but this one, it is a normal con save.
So I don't get advantage.
No advantage.
Okay. 10.
And does not suffice this time.
Fuck it. Actually, I need to look that up.
Does the wizard take that damage too?
Oh, the wizard does not take any damage.
I actually need to look that shit up. This is something else.
What spell are you looking at?
No, it's for the race itself.
Tiefling?
Yeah.
They're humanoid, so they do not take it.
It's
And
derived from human bloodlines. Huh.
yes,
They still look human.
he is not a
So,
faint, so he does not take the damage.
yeah, tieflings are considered humanoid.
Yes, so you do not take the
Yeah,
damage.
so he literally had to sit look through the races again. That's incredible.
Yes. And you hear pagan words coming from you. You demons come, I'm not afraid of you. Come at me, and you shall feel the radiance of the dawn coming onto your skin, burning you to ash.
Can I take a reaction and just scream, "Oh, shut the hell up, you bastard!"
You may.
I just did.
Yes. Because the matchman is now too terrified to fire, because this one is not suicidal. This dog's getting out of the way, and only those two remaining to attack the dear old paladin with back tactics. I assume a 22 hits you, paladin, right? Let's take it as a yes, because I do not hear you.
Yes.
Yes, can you please make me a strength save?
sheet.
Yes, as you see the dog pulling on your foot, dragging you to the ground, delivering minimal 3 points of piercing damage. As now the other men seem to start piling on top of you, trying to restrain you to the ground. And I would like you another strength save, please. Do not forget, you can add your charisma modifier to it.
Strength.
Oh, okay.
Plus
I don't think she needs it.
3.
Yes, now as the men are starting to pile up on top of you to hold you, restrain you down, you throw them off you. Ease.
Yes, you channel the power of your inner feminist to deny these men
Shut the
access.
fuck up, Brian. You have the dumbest brain imaginable of this group. Jesus Christ.
I won't lie, I kind of read a book about feminism before doing this, so that's the first thing that popped into my head.
You have the densest brain I've ever heard, honestly. Fuck's sake.
I
Please
know,
make me
right?
a dexterity save, Brian H.
Do I see this coming?
Yes, you see this coming.
Okay, dexterity save with advantage.
Very well. You
Teh.
fail.
10!
You take 13 points of piercing damage as arrows fly by, hitting you in the shoulder and the chin.
So that's 6?
Yes. Now fires from the muskets can be heard as the booming sound echoes to the place. As none of them hit. Poor marksman, after all. As people are now starting to rush in the damaged area, some of them very critically wounded, barely moving themselves.
And also still getting pummeled by crows.
It stopped. They took the damage at the start of their turn, after all. Oh, you're right. The soldiers would have taken the turn exactly the same time. And those bastards do not have enough HP to survive. Not this one as well. Even on a success save. Can you please roll me 60-10? Final.
Oh, okay.
Thus, the brigand bloodletter dies as well. As it seems that before that, they had succumbed to the wounds of the crows.
Also, some of that's I think psychic damage. I don't know if that affects the cannon.
Is immune to psychic damage.
Yeah,
And resistant to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning.
the rest of it was slashing.
In that case, he's still very much up. Because now, the cannoneer shall start moving his cannon by a very big margin with the help of the brigand bloodletter of 10 feet. And that is all that he can do. Because now, it is Fenrir's turn.
How high is this wall?
10 feet.
About
Over
10,
here.
15 feet.
That's 10 feet.
About 10 to 15 feet.
Okay, so I have to go around. I still make it. Cool. I'm gonna go over here.
You would take a small amount of piercing damage as you pass by this.
Spike trap.
Okay.
As you take 3 points, half to 1.
Uh, anyways, I'm a reckless attack.
Very well.
1, 2.
Which one exactly?
Just anyone, the one in front of me, basically, the
Oh
ranger.
yeah, I nearly forgot. As his reaction, he shall move 15 feet away.
Okay, never mind. Then the big guy.
Well,
That
Blood
is
letter.
yes, both of them hit the bloodletter.
that's 19 damage for the first one. Get to
And
re-roll that. D12. So that
plus
is
9. A plus 9.
+9 to that.
Yes.
7 plus. Would it,
So that's 16
then it's
plus
18.
2, 18. So 19 and 18 damage.
Yep, he's still up.
Alright, cool. Next turn.
Very well. Let's see, Ajax, what do you wish to do?
Quick question. If I need to know what you'll let me have off of this transformation, because I know the magic resist is not available. What will I get out of all his traits if I transform into that?
You will not get a magic resistance.
I know, but he's
And
got
then you-
like I know the temporary one is probably gonna be out as well, but he's got an aura to him. I just need to know if that's on the table or off.
Which monster are we speaking of?
I posted it in the Roll20. It's Master
Master
of
of
Cruelty.
Cruelties.
Well, I shall look at it right now.
Yeah, he
And
sounds very cool.
if not, I got another
Ah,
one
yeah.
that doesn't have a bunch of bullshit like he has, except he has magic, but he pretty much has a great axe, and he can't fly.
Yeah, the effect of Hour of Bloodlust may happen only once.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with, I'll type it in so you can look it up. That one.
Nisselov.
I believe I spelled that right.
Believe Yep, I remember it right. Yes.
Oh yeah, he
You
does have
made
flying. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to do that. To transform Morph. Another one of those. Go down to one spell slot there. And when I was
Anything
up
else?
over the thing last time I flew up, were these like places where archers would be? These huts?
No.
What are they exactly?
They're huts.
They're huts.
Just ground level?
Ground level.
Okay. Before I do anything else, I turn to the wizard and ask him in infernal telepathically, do you want me to pick you up and carry you over?
I nod my head.
Okay. I'm gonna grab wizard as I'm beginning to fly up. Uh, as we fly up, I ask him one more time, is there any specific, like, I ask him to point out a place he wants to go, because
Try going behind. No, 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 no. What could be a good spot? Rushing through my mind, I think probably behind the brigand priest or something.
okay.
No,
Uh,
just behind the hut. Just like he might know that I'm behind the hut, but that doesn't matter. I might screw with the rest of them.
well, how about we, I don't know, fuck. Yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna go this way, carrying him as not to, like, get him a free attack of opportunity. As we'll land on this side.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's fine. And let me ask DM, this table in front of me, or these right here, is this
Upper
tall
right.
enough to maybe conceal, not maybe conceal, but give like cover at least somewhat?
Bless you.
Thank you. From you against the person that will be on the towers, no. For the wizard, maybe.
Half cover, maybe.
Okay. Well then, I guess for now yeah, well, I guess if wizard consents, I'll plop him down there to give him cover.
Yes. A
And
+2 to his armor class.
as for me, unless I can flip this table that's currently in front of me, there's nothing else I want to do. Because I can't do anything else right now.
You cannot.
Okay. Then that is my turn.
Pandora, you're on the ground. The men were trying to pile up on top of it, but you push them away. What do you do?
I wish to attack this one, please.
Very well, make your roll.
Why is it not coming up? Here we go.
25 hits. Roll the damage.
No, wrong button. Or is that?
Which one are you targeting exactly?
I've not got that much open here. It's that one that I'm attacking.
Yes, you managed to hit the lowly armored brigand cutthroat.
Okay.
Jeez. Yep. Yep, and the second attack damage.
Yeah, he also hit that one as well, apparently. Cool. Cool.
Would you like to divine mind on any of your on your 2 hits? Because
Nope.
the enemy seems to still be barely up.
Nope. Because my mount's going to attack him next.
Very well.
Ah.
Roll me the 20.
Oh.
Powerful blow, hitting the mound, hitting the bastard for 2d6 plus 6 damage.
Hopefully it won't roll
It is 11. It is enough to kill.
Just
How would you describe your goat killing the man?
Basically, I swipe my sword one direction, I swipe it the other, and he looks up just in time to see these huge hooves just stamping down on him, and he just crumples to the ground underneath my mount.
Basically, the farmer from Barnyard getting kicked by the donkey.
Anything else, Pandora?
My mount will move round the dog in front of me, and it will end up here.
Very well. The mount will take 1 opportunity attack from the bloodletter. Will you take that?
No, I'll leave him where it is then.
Very well.
Sorry, I didn't realise it was in range.
White.
Okay.
Yes, you hear from the other soldiers in there. You
Oh,
dumb-
whoa!
Oh, sorry.
Whoa!
I nearly forgot about you, little
You
old
fucking muppet!
I mean, you didn't do anything last round, to be fair.
I did. I tried to climb up a wall, couldn't even
Yes,
push
you
myself upwards, and then just walked over to the druid.
Yes, your attempt to wall. The wall denied you.
No, just poor body strength. That's all.
See, that's why the wall rejected you. You should exercise your muscles more. Attract more walls.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna slide over to this table and knock it over.
Yes, he's
Yes.
going to slide into the. He's going to tap the slider to that table's GMs. Says the wall failed
Shut
miserably.
the fuck up already. I want to.
1H, keep your silent, let him speak.
Slide it over to this table and knock it over, also knocking over any utensils that are on the table.
Yes.
And I basically knock it over like that.
Yes. Yes.
Just boom, just soft clanging noises from all the utensils getting knocked over.
You just thrown on the ground barefoot.
Oh no, my Lamborghini.
And I'll and I'll go behind the weapon rack.
Yes. And what about your action?
Wasn't flipping the table over an action?
No.
Hmm. Hmm. All right, time to pull out the ruler. Hmm. Hmm. That is not what I was thinking. What does this do? I will cause blight uh, to this marksman over here.
Can you please put a spell description?
Okay, if I can probably guess that this is correct. Necromantic energy watches over the creature of your choice that you can see within range, draining moisture or vitality from it. So you
Very
can
well.
sap life from it as well.
Please roll me 8d8s.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Whoops, a little bit too much. And roll. Yeah, cool. Just 4 maxes for some reason.
No save required, is already dead.
He just swivels up.
Yeah.
And just Thanos snapped them out of existence.
No, he just gets more frail and frail until he falls over.
His spine breaks under the weight of his skull.
It drains vitality from him, so he feels like he's getting weaker and weaker, basically.
Table champ blushes. Wizard Coon's epic spell.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to just do that. That's basically it.
Very well. In that case, soldiers. Andorra, you hear shots from the other soldier. You bitch, you killed Henry. We try to be nice, but we can play the other way. Max, would you like to say anything in back?
I stay silent.
Because he
Just glower
stabs.
at him.
Do I hear this?
I assume you do.
Once he finishes, I just turn around. You attack the innocent of the village. That I'm here.
You
Plus Henry's a bitch.
I
Yes.
use my charisma or anything to sort of him and just like let him know that I mean business.
Yes, please make me one charisma save. Roll me charisma. Save.
Charisma save.
Yeah, charisma
Yes.
save. What? Huh?
Damn!
What?
A plus
Huh?
10 to your charisma save.
The fuck?
You have maxed out charisma.
You only just figured that out?
Yet you're
Yes.
not proficient with any of the things they use for charisma?
He swings once with a sword, cracking on the armor, the weapon breaking in the process, bending. Another time, trying to jab at you with the knife in between the blades, but it's stopped by the chainmail. Then you see shock, fear in his eyes. As he now attempts to run away.
You intimidated the man. Holy fucking shit.
Would you like to an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Go
Take
ahead.
that reactions.
I give you this one. If you hit, is a critical blow. 15 is a hit.
So it'll be
Only
double
damage.
damage. It'll be double damage.
Yep. Roll
10.
me another d8.
8.
Okay, 3,
Would you like to divine smite? Do not forget.
Yes.
6.
Very well. What level?
It's first level.
Roll me 4d8 radiant damage.
6.
48.
35 damage.
You annihilate him. You make him a blob. How do you do so with one righteous blow?
Basically, my sword glows as I raise the blade. Seeing the conviction in my eyes, I just bring the sword down, and as the sword comes down, it just glows brighter and brighter. And it's as if the blade, as soon as it made contact, stops. The light just goes straight into him, and it just like the light cuts down him.
The sea is now disabled. As the dogs, seeing their masters being killed, they decide to disengage and run away.
Disengage.
Question.
Yes.
Yeah. Does my mount get an attack of opportunity against one of the dogs? So
No,
it's
because
beside
they use their action to
They
disengage.
disengaged. They disengaged.
Yes.
They're out
Well,
without master, so they will just be wild, just wild pack of dogs at that point. If I
but do not despair. Always more brigands. There's pretty much one or two in each of those little houses. Now some more are coming, those ones barely born into the combat. Not even aware, only this one being fast enough to... Yes, he runs his might towards the wizard, attempting to smack at him with his short sword. He proceeds to miss and then swings with a dagger. As wizard, you take a powerful blow, delivering a total of 16 points of piercing damage
1, 3, 4, 5.
from the brigand.
12.
As the powerful blow was delivered, and then 5, 10, 15, 20.
What is
Demon!
it? You want to cast Hellish Rebuke?
Would you like?
Do I even have that?
You,
Uh,
I believe you get it
as a
naturally.
tiefling, you can cast Hellish Rebuke. At certain levels, you increase the level you cast it at naturally.
No. It is second level always.
Okay, it's second level, but it's still like a second level Hellish Rebuke for free.
Hellish rebuke. It's what.
Ba-
I don't even know what.
Basically, they have to make what I forget what the save is, or fire damage to them.
Yes.
He says 3d10. Hellish rebuke.
Yep.
When they
free.
deal damage to you, you can use your reaction to cast the spell, and they take the damage.
They must
Okay,
make a dexterity save to take half if they succeed.
say that again. I didn't hear which save it was exactly.
Dexterity save.
Dex.
You use your charisma modifier for your spellcasting ability.
Alright. 11 damage. Hellish Rebuke. Second level for 11 damage.
He fails to save and takes 11 points of damage. Still up.
Mm.
Yes.
Hey, at least he's weaker.
Yes.
Well, that's a good thing to open up my vocabulary of D&D, I guess.
I was
It could ta-
wondering why you never used that very often.
Probably because I didn't know it, and that was the whole thing.
Yes.
I need to read the player's handbook way more often.
Certainly. Yep, and now one thing happens. The pagan warrior comes to you, spitting about you, you devilish creature, you fiend daring to enter our world. I shall burn you to ashes in the name of the flame. As you see him erupting in a flame, in an area of light, every enemy of his within 30 feet of him will take 2d10 plus his level in radiant damage. So I'd like you, demon, making one constitution save. And as you as well, Elias, this time.
One Constitution save.
Probably for blindness.
You fail,
Natural 20.
you take half damage. As the normal damage was supposed to be a total of 17 points of radiant damage. Half, take it to 9. 8. You take 8 points of radiant damage, and 17 points of radiant damage for the tiefling.
Burns my skin.
Yes. And one more constitution save. Again, normal.
Oh, that's with the polymorph.
Oh wait, that was for me.
What was another
Yes, do not
effect
forget to
from the
use your
radiant
master's
damage?
ability.
What else was there from the radiant?
Can you repeat?
What else did it do from the radiance from that?
Only the 17 damage.
Oh, only the 17 damage. No, take off the fucking marker.
You make the
So,
save.
17 plus 4.
Yes. It makes it. But you still have your power to keep this form. Because now the gunners will shoot at Fenrir. Ones that are still alive, of course. 4 shots. 3 shots from the normal ones. All proceeding to miss. And 2 shots from the expert one. 1 proceeding to hit. For the great amount of 9 points of piercing damage as you take. But now the bloodletter would not be let to be down. He swings his whip valiantly.
Did they roll with advantage?
No, they did not roll with advantage. This one has multi-attack, and those are free at number.
No, I meant I reckless attacked.
Oh, they roll with advantage. I did not know that. I shall roll 3 more d6, 3 more d10s for the first ones. Only in that case, one of them managing to even graze with his weapon. You taking 5 points of piercing damage. And the other one shall remake his 2 more dices. And the second strike hits as well. You taking another 6 points of piercing damage for a total of 11.
11, so that's cut in half to 6.
Yes. Oh yes, and from the attack that hit that usually done 8 normal damage. So 4. You can cut it in half for 4.
Cut in half to 4.
And I would like one constitution save from you. The fighter, the paladin, and the horse. Just roll a d10.
Go. But what?
Natural 20. Natural
Right.
20. What's the Constitution save for?
The bloodletter's attack as he swings his whip with such valiant power. Oh yes, do not forget Paladin, you add your charisma modifier to all the allies saves as well. And please roll me a
Twice.
d20.
Okay, my charisma modifier is +3.
Very well. So 30 for Constitution. And can you please
Alright.
roll me another d20 for the horse? War horse. He makes it as well, taking half the damage.
A quick question. If I choose to take all of the damage, you already rolled the damage. I was gonna say, with the natural 20, could I just take all the damage and save my allies?
Yes, I will give you that, but you will take 2 more d4 necrotic damage.
It's fine.
Very well, as you take a total of 10 points of necrotic damage, tanking all the whips of the bloodletter.
Liv, what the
Swinging,
fuck?
blood bursting from your wounds,
That's
but you still standing tall against him.
I'm going to enjoy killing you.
Yes, as Fenrir, it is now your turn.
Reckless attack again.
Very well.
1, 2.
Both of them hit.
So that is 16.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the next one is 15. And
Yes.
I'm going
How
to
do you kill it?
oh, it's. How do you want to do it?
basically he continues to whip me and I catch the whip in my hand and I just toss it out of his hands before I go, let me show you how a real man does it. As I start spinning my scythe rapidly, I basically dissect this man into bits and pieces of limbs. And as for my bonus action, I'm going to breathe in and out, and I'm going to use my second wind.
Very well. Anything else?
That's it.
As the bloodletter had fallen, Ajax, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use my multi attack. First, I'm gonna make a claw attack.
Your first attack is made with disadvantage. As light comes from the valiant warrior of the gods.
Okay. Hold on, I have to roll it twice. I'm gonna use my first attack being my great axe on this fucker.
Roll
Yes.
2d. Roll 2d20.
So
Six.
a 11 plus 9.
20.
Yeah.
20 hits, as the light that tried to blind you is not strong enough.
Is plus 5. 20 damage.
He's still standing, your axe entering in his side, not spilling out the way.
And then my second attack, I'm going to use claw attack against fucking homeless fucker up here who's been being a bitch.
Very well.
Natural 20.
Well, the valiant cleric may die.
Okay, that's increased the damage dice to that.
Yes, double them.
Yep. That is 10 damage. Now he needs to make me a con save.
Makes it.
Okay. Uh,
Oh god, you rolled only once and 1. Made the save.
yeah,
Unless that
okay.
is over 22.
No, DC was a 16. I was trying to get him where it would damage him over time. And
And ding.
yeah, that's I believe that's action. That's all I can do for now.
Very well. Pandora, you see men starting to prepare themselves, getting out of the houses. What do you do?
I
The gunmen are still up firing at your friend Fenrir.
I nod at my horse, my goat, and whistle. Nod in the direction of one of the men, and the mount will move here, going
Yes.
and here, and he's going to attack this one. One
Roll.
above. Mount's going in this way. It's
Those
going
are army soldiers.
through my
Those are
space,
army
so he's going
soldiers,
to be
please.
where I am now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because otherwise he's going to be flanked by both of them, so I don't want that. So he'll be one above.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to move into this space here. He'll be. So he's going to attack this one. I'm going to attack this one.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so his attack first.
His attack hit. Roll me the damage. 2d6 plus 6.
Thirteen damage.
13 points of damage. And the man, being critically failing the save, stumbles down as he is now prone.
At which point I'm attacking the gunman.
Very well, go ahead and strike at the gunman. 14 hits, roll damage. The gunman is barely clinging by a thread of his life.
I wish to use Divine Smite at level 1.
Very well, roll me 2d8s.
2d8.
How do you kill
What?
this one as well?
Basically, I just lay one blade into him, totally ignore him, and step into the space where my horse is at the moment, and attack the other one that's down on the ground.
With advantage. Yes.
To get them out of the way.
And roll me your strike. 16 hits, roll the damage. 3 is high enough to kill it. How do you do it?
And basically, I just put him out of his misery. So I kill the first one, step over to him, and just literally plunge my sword straight down through him.
Very impressive attacks, if I may say.
And at which point, my horse will turn round to face back into the camp.
Bless you.
That's you. DM.
Yes.
This guy, when he ran away from me, did he half move?
Yes, half move.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Very well. Anything else, Pandora?
This one's dead, yes?
Yep, both of them are dead.
Okay. Have I got enough movement to climb back onto my mount?
From the point you were... No, you do not.
Okay, in that case, that's me.
Oh no, you would actually been here, so yes, you do have exactly enough.
Okay, in that case, I'll mount my mount.
Mount my mount.
I'm out.
Yes.
Sit.
Yes. And that, I assume this is all. Very well. Eliarus, it is your turn. What do you wish to do? One of the cutthroats nearly managed to cut your throat clean off with a massive blow to the jugular.
Cause a mess of plight and blight the the brigand right in front of me.
Very well. Roll your 8d6. 8v8s.
15 damage.
Half damage is 16.
Oh.
He fails the save and dies because he was already wounded. Succeeds. As the man slowly tries to age rapidly. Like a pickle. Anything else?
Pickle bandit.
Elias, as you've taken another life.
I scream at to the rough area where the blinding light is. You think you can possibly stop me, warrior? You have no idea who I am. I am an atheist.
Is this all? Are you sure about your words?
Blind
Are
blind
they?
intimidation.
Oh no, roll me another one. Roll me 2d100.
2D100s.
Yes. Pagan Fury has entered in.
What?
I think you pissed him off.
Oh,
This is like how you're atheist in a world where like gods are giving divine blessings to people.
Yes.
fuck.
You scum! You lower than scum, you filth! You dare bring demons and be one of their kind! I shall deliver you the retribution of the gods! With holy fire! I would
I'll
like both of
burn you a new hole.
Honestly,
you.
I'm pretty sure you should have moved.
And both of you make me dexterity saves.
I knew
Oh
it.
goody.
Failed.
Damn it.
What about the demon?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
That's
I
gonna
gotta...
be disadvantaged because you're literally right next to him.
There's another. This time a 20-foot sphere
18.
in dark. You
I
make the
just
save.
love how the literal demon from hell is surviving and beating all these saves with all these holy attacks. But then you got the regular tiefling who isn't from hell, failing every single one.
Well, probably an infernal bloodline.
You see that
Your
the
infernal
bloodlines just
bloodline
make it
only
more
gives you
vulnerable
like
for it.
benefits.
Vulnerability to it.
Does it?
No, it doesn't.
30 points of radiant damage has been bestowed upon both of you. Half on a succeed save. The second fury at end.
You got fireworks happening over there or something?
Oh no, those are just the soundtrack I use when I radiant ball a player. Yes, they're fireworks. I have no idea why.
You
Does the
gotta love some random people that are shooting fireworks for no apparent reason.
Yes, unfortunately, because of this radiance magic, you are stabilized. This is not meant to kill the kinds of your kind, unfortunately.
Oh,
Only the demons, mostly.
so I'm just down.
Yes.
Great.
Does the demon another DC 15 can't save?
Is this for maintaining my concentration, or what is this for?
Maintaining concentration on spell.
The 14 plus.
You make it this time as well. Because now the cutthroat soldier's turn comes. 10, 15, 25, 30. This one attempting to stagger you. Can you please roll me strength, beast? Fine.
Strength. Okay.
Strength check.
A 10.
The man jumps on top of your back while you are not being careful, and he stumbles down. This one running out, you do not get opportunity attack, and taking the body of the Eliaris. 5.
I thought it was made with disadvantage when I'm prone.
Ah, yes, it's disadvantage. Make me one attack at disadvantage.
19.
19 hits. I give you the claw attack at disadvantage. There's not enough room for your axe to be swung.
14 plus make a con save.
Okay, what happens on a failed?
If he fails at the start of each of his turns, he takes 2d4 slashing damage due to the deep wound that he take from my claws.
Okay. That is at the start of his turn, as now he is dashing.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Some more hairs of arrows come in the direction of the fighter. 2 attacks at advantage each. Both of them striking you, fighter, for the powerful amount of 20, halved to 10. And then muskets are fired, as the musketeer is getting out of your range, unknowing of your reach. So you may make one opportunity attack.
Alright,
Fighter.
cool. 26.
A hit. You
20
kill.
damage.
As only one more musket attack is made against you, it seems. Critical blow, delivering 9 points of piercing damage to you. For a total of 29 piercing damage. Halved to
14.
40. And then now, Musketman, taking a safer place for your explosion as... Yep. The cannon seems to take the frontal blow. Now, can you please make me one more dexterity save at advantage because of your reckless fighter? Of your danger sense. You
Wow.
fail to save and take the full brunt of the attack. 3d6 piercing bludgeoning damage and 3d6 fire damage. So take 6 points of piercing damage, bludgeoning damage, and 7 points of fire damage. For a total of 10. Taking in consideration your resistance. As the other cutthroat attempts to run and stab at the warhorse. The warhorse AC is now a 13.
Oh wait, did he have run through my cover?
You
Because
already
he ran through my thing.
used your reaction.
No, difficult terrain.
Ah, difficult. Oh, my bad, my bad. In that case, he dashes to get there.
Good.
What a big shame. There's one more shot of the blade is. One more shot of the gun is made against the demon. Missing. As one more person runs, dashing to get near the demon, attempting to jump again over it, but unable to do so because of the speed of him. As footsteps can be heard, as more men are now attempting to get closer. As Fenrir, it is your turn.
Alright, cool. Do I see my friend being carried off?
Which one?
This one?
No.
No? Alright. Then
Yeah.
I guess I'll just run towards this archer and I'm going to attack.
Him can move 15 feet. That's his reaction.
Cool. Let's
Uh,
see. That was 15 feet, so I got another 15 feet.
Well, fuck, you're out of reactions.
ha!
Hello there. I just walk up to him and I just put my hand on his shoulder. I go, "Hey, reckless attack."
Yes.
1, 2.
Also to hit.
Okay, so that's 17,
14.
14.
Yes. Up.
Really? Wow.
He is more of an elite. He
All
has
right.
shit. He has a lot of HP.
All right. That's turn. Oh no! Wait. I'm going to drink a potion.
Okay, do not forget. 1d4 plus 1 for you. Anything else?
That's it.
Very well.
Max
Ajax, it is
HP.
your
Uh-huh.
Ajax, it is your turn. You are at the ground. If you want to get up, you'll have to go through the brigands that are pinging you to the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it another strength check to get up?
Yep.
Okay, let's try that shit. Oh, that's okay. +5. Oh my god.
Yes, the brigands are stomping on top of your head, putting their boots on your wings, making you unable to get up.
Okay, can I make my bullshit attacks with disadvantage?
Yes, you can make your claw attack and your axe attack against one of the brigands. Or the priest.
Uh, I'll use my claw attack on that guy and axe attack on that guy.
Very
So,
well.
claw attack on the brigand.
Misses.
Natural 1.
Yes. Now you cannot use your next turn your claw attack. As
And
one of your fingernails seems to be broken.
Snapped your fingernail, really?
axe attack on the other guy. Oh my god.
The axe is broken and downgraded to a D12 weapon.
Oh my fucking god!
Well, I'm out of axes now.
What
You
the
feel
fuck?
it. You think you can touch me with your axe again? I will not allow it. As a reaction, spit is made against you.
Just a regular spit? Just
Yes. With poor accuracy, of course. As Pandora, it is your turn.
Right, I'm going to attack. Where is it? I'm going to attack this brigand here, noting that I am on top of my mount.
Yes.
Okay.
20 hits. Roll the damage.
8.
8. Another one like that would be sure to down him. 16 hits as well.
16. 16 strikes.
Roll the damage. Brave Paladin. How do you
10.
kill this one?
How do you want to do it?
Literally, I lean under my mount's neck, striking from the side. As I whisper to my mount, "Go!" I strike one hand and strike back again, and just swing up as my mount moves. My mount will move to this location here.
And you are aware of a bloodletter coming in.
Okay, can you move me one square down, please?
Can't you move your token?
Oh,
No.
the mounts. And then can I use my movement to slide off of the mount and land on top of the gunner? Basically, if you put my token here,
Yes.
at which
Hello?
point my mount will attack gunner.
Roll the D20.
Cannon you.
A 19, a powerful blow, roll me the damage.
It's my charisma modifier or whatever, my bonus or whatever to it.
2d6 plus
Doesn't matter. You still hit it.
Yes.
So how
2d6
do I need to?
plus 6. That is the damage of the horse with the item you've gotten.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it is not
Making-
2d6 plus 6, it's 2d6 plus 7. Bad.
Okay.
So
So
it
then
is
it's
16 points. How would you describe your goat killing the enemy?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Basically, as I jump, I shout pin. He's not going to do lethal damage. Just going to pin him to the ground.
Yes, shouts of fear can be heard from him as he's yelling, and the goat finally shuts him up with one good blow. Anything else?
No, that's it. I think that's all the movement my goat has. Said 35, so that's right on 35. So that's it.
Well, Eliarus, your turn. Oh, yes, you're unconscious.
Still unconscious, can't do anything
Roll
at
me the
all.
20. If you roll natural 20, you get up.
Sticks. Come on!
So
No,
close.
what a shame. It seems that the game does not like you.
And it will
As
keep
now more
dragging me
soldiers
away.
start to get their way in. Fenrir is trying to smack you, dig their weapons deep in your body.
Uh,
Sorry, difficult terrain. 5, 10. And here would be 20 and 30. It is barely making it, and this would be.
yeah. So that's 30 feet once he gets there. It's doubled.
Is double to enter difficult terrain as well?
Uh, 15 feet is doubled, so he has to travel another 30 feet to get to me.
Very well. It seems that he does not get to you in time. Because this one dashes, and this one does the same. As the archer now stabs with a dagger, with advantage. Hitting you both times. Sorry, short sword. As you take respectively of 8 plus 6, 14 points of damage for him, piercing. One more shot is coming from you for the musket. Missing you again. Will you please roll me the 2d4s, Ajax, for your wounds.
Oh, make sure it was
Demon
yeah,
thingy.
yeah. Let me make sure it was 2d4s. Yes, 2d4. 6.
6, this man, as he runs his last few movements, dropping Eliharus in the haybed as he dies, running.
His head just drops into the water, but
Okay, if you want him to drown,
he was already
just the top of,
bleeding out. Just
just the
his
top of the
head.
head.
Dude, you're stabilized.
Yes,
You're
he's
good.
stable.
I'm already stable. I only said
Yes.
that the brigand dropped his head into the bucket of water.
Yes, the brigand drops his head in the water, if that it makes you happier. As now the brigands that were restraining are now on top of you, stabbing you. Demon. Well, one of them hitting the first attack, and then the short sword, the dagger attack, hitting as well. For a total of 2d6 plus 1d4, 9 plus 3, 12 points of piercing damage. Please make me 3 constitution saves.
So
For
12,
skipping your.
12 in total.
Yes. 3 con saves for your concentration. You get your advantage on those ones.
He's got a plus. So there's one.
One,
Does the
2.
natural 20 cover the next one?
No.
No. Still made it. But
Oh,
now, you beast, I'll have you got it. As the valiant cleric warrior, barely holding on for the lot of damage you have done, summons his radiant weapon, weapon of the Lord, that shall strike at you with advantage, as his bonus action. Missing you, as the weapon of the Lord bounces off your scales, He then takes his hammer spear and, and plunges it not so deep in you, not taking any little damage.
Uh,
For
Certainly.
someone who's trying to be really holler here, he's really fluking up for a thick skin.
Hey, don't blame him. It's his first day on the job.
Is it?
Yes.
I mean, he's a brigand. I doubt there's many demons that come around here.
Pandora, the bloodletter, charges through you, taking his pistol out and shooting at point blank range. Hitting straight in your shoulder blade, but your plate is strong enough to hold the blow, not letting any of it enter. Strike you behind the heart. As this seems to be, one more gunner that will go for the fighters. Missing. As now, Fairy, it is your turn.
I'm gonna strike at the guy in front of me with
Yes.
a reckless attack.
Yes.
This is non-lethal.
Very well. Misses.
Wow. Second attack,
It's
15.
downed.
Basically, I go, you look important, as I flip my scythe to the blunt end. I basically just hit him, and he does a couple of backflips away.
Very well.
And, I'm gonna take another healing potion.
1d4 plus 1.
4. It's better than nothing.
4.
Yes, for Valiant HP.
Technically, it's doubled for me, because I take half damage.
And because your resistance to healing is pretty much equal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Anything else?
That's it.
Very well. Ajax, what do you do now? You're still pinned to the ground, blows taken more and more.
okay. Question. Cause this monster fiend has a teleport ability. If I teleport, do I get out of this grapple bullshit?
Yes.
Okay. Cause I can teleport and still attack, so I'm gonna just fucking
Okay. You
I'm gonna zoop right here.
isn't teleporting an action.
Nope, multi-attack right here. The whatever you want to call this makes 2
That's
attacks
not correct.
or makes 1 attack and teleports before or after the attack.
Very well. Make your blows, you fiend.
Yep. Uh
A disadvantage for strike.
and let me ask, is the light the is there's light still coming off the paladin, right?
Yes.
Uh is that a spell or a feature?
Which one do you mean?
Is it a
The
spell or is it a feature he can do like part of his class?
the radiant light.
Yes, the one Radiance of the Dawn is one feature. The second, wait. Which one do you mean? Do you mean the Weapon of the Lord?
No, like the light that's blinding me. Isn't that
Ah,
why
yes, it's a
I'm
feature. It is a
disadvantaged?
class feature.
Class feature?
Yes,
Okay,
not a spell.
good. Because technically, if I am correct, I believe this overrides it because it's not a spell.
I didn't mean to blindness.
Uh, no, it's not because of my blindness, it's about because of what I'm attempting to do. Technically, if you read darkness, it has to be a spell to override it at a certain level.
Did you
So,
cast darkness on your action?
yep, I know.
So is this what you wish to do? Cast darkness.
E- Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out if it was a spell or a feature. Because technically, if it's a feature, I don't think it overrides darkness. Because darkness has to be overridden by a spell at a certain level.
Yes, but it takes one action to cast darkness.
For now, because I already did the teleport, I'll just do my. You said I couldn't use my claw attack, right?
Yes, no claw attack.
Okay, yeah, then we'll just do
And
big axe for
your
now.
big axe has now been downgraded to a 1d12.
12 plus 9.
It's 21 hits.
Okay. That is.
That light has done nothing for him.
Yes. Roll the damage.
Fuck, man. 6 damage.
Still standing. A reaction spitting on your demonic face.
I'm gonna attempt to. Because I have telepathy, I'm gonna fucking. Because I don't know. I assume he wouldn't understand Infernal. I'll try Abyssal in his mind and just fucking basically taunt him and say, "Your light is fucking useless."
Roll me 2 more d100. Let's see if Pagan Fury gets the better of him. Fury is starting to build up within him, light radiating from him. Nothing major happens yet.
Okay, and that is my turn.
Pandora, what do you do?
I'm going to attack the bloodletter.
Very well, go ahead.
Straightforward force ignorance. I don't think it'll work, but I'll try.
11 misses him.
Okay,
12 hits. He's still relatively well.
hold on, and we'll go on to that. Go on to that.
You need to drink some more tea there, Danica.
I'll try. I cannot do it at the moment. Rending Smite. What does he need to do?
Hold on, I'm just trying to read it here. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before this spell ends, the weapon gleams with astral radiance as you strike. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, which becomes visible if it is invisible, and target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible.
Until the
In
spell.
terms of damage, this spell only helps when you fight invisible creatures. In terms of damage,
Yeah,
it's
it adds an extra 2d6.
but Divine Smite adds an extra to the 8. And isn't this a second level spell?
I'm watching my slots. You see.
Yes.
Um,
Both of them are spell
um,
slots. You spell
Burning
slot.
Smite is a second level spell. If you
Yes.
cast a second level Divine Smite, you get a 3d8.
Yes.
If you use a first level spell, it's a 2d8.
Okay, so I wanted to use a second level.
In that case, for damage against this target is pretty much unaffected because the lightning making it visible is not that helpful for it.
That's just a side effect. The damage
Yes,
that I'm at.
but you still use a second level spell slot, and with Divine Smite, you can deal 3d8 instead of 2d6.
Okay, I'll use that then. I thought the blinding smite was okay. Do that
No,
instead.
it is not only
Yeah,
first
I
level.
really need to read them carefully. Otherwise, you end up with this kind of situation, you know?
That is
16 damage. Wow.
surely effective, as he screams in pain for your powerful 20 damage blow.
Okay. And I'll whistle at my mount.
Go ahead and roll me your d20.
Hold on. He will move he's going to move this way
Yes.
towards the shed about and go round to this point here
Yes.
and then attack him from there.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
Okay, just on.
Still hits. 2d6 plus 7 for the damage. Because he takes 13 points of damage from your mount.
Right.
Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Eliarus, d20, please.
Up here we fucking go.
Got this.
Still can't wake up.
Yes. He's furious. I would like some Was it Constitution or Dexterity? Constitution, yes, Constitution, sir. One Constitution save for you, Paladin, and one for your horse.
Okay.
Goat.
Well,
The
this is gonna
blood
take
is-
a fucking while, so I'll just make myself just bread with
Or take
butter on it.
15 points of necrotic damage.
Fucking heck.
Your Constitution save failed, as you take 15 points of necrotic damage, but the horses... Roll me a d20 for the
Yeah,
horse.
I'm just trying to get to it.
And add me a +4 because of your aura.
Is it shutting it down?
Your horse fails as well, taking the 15 points of necrotic damage, but he's barely standing. Sorry, goat. Your goat's still standing in, fighting.
Okay.
It's peace to the men.
How many points of damage did you say I took?
15.
15. Okay.
Yes. Because now the
It's
soldier...
necrotic if it changes anything for you.
Yes, he's necrotic.
5, 6.
You start bleeding from the wounds inflicted by this monster of men, hitting you every place with a whip, getting past your armor and thick defenses. Thus now attacks shall be made with advantage against the barbarian. One critical and one other hits. The critical deals a total of 18 points of piercing damage, and the normal one deals a total of 9 points. A total of 27. 27 half, that would be 13 points of piercing damage.
No, I have each attack individually, so that 18 would be a 6, and that second attack would be a 4.
18
So
would
that-
be a 9, 17 would be a 8, and 4. Okay. 7 plus 4, 11. What does it make so much difference in my head? So now we shall continue with a few extra soldiers that are still remaining. There's 2 more shots are now made against the great beast. One of them proceeding to harm you, colossal creature, the
Jesus
fiend.
fucking Christ, we're still going on the soldier's turn. My God.
Can you repeat?
Jesus Christ, we're still going on the soldier's turn because there's so many.
At least you don't have to worry about the dogs.
Yes. As you take 7 points of piercing damage. And now the paladin. The other men are now disengaging, fleeing, because seeing your insane ability, starting dashing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and to the spiking lads 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. As the paladin remains swinging his sword at your spear, finally piercing your scales, delivering radiant retribution. You take 15 points of damage. And please make me a constitution save. Normal this time, for keeping your spells. As more and more men are starting to run away, jumping over the fences.
It's got a plus 4 to that.
As you finally fail your save, only the paladin remaining angry, As Fenrir, it is your turn, and the ones around you are the only one left.
Alright, I'm going to use a grip point, give myself advantage on my gun. And, I'll attack the guy to my right.
Very well.
13.
Yep.
Wow. That's 22 piercing.
How do you blown him away?
Basically, I spin the rifle and I put it behind me. As I fire the gun, I use the recoil to increase the impact of my weapon, and it just launches him into the air, like just
Very well.
completely bisected. And
Not
I'm going to turn around, and with reckless attack, I'm going to attack him with melee.
Very well. 14 hits as well.
That's
14
14 damage.
It is enough. Another falls by your hand alone. Anything else for me?
Seeing that no one's around, and seeing do I say the wizard?
Yes.
I just walk up to the wizard. I'm like, drink up, and I pour a potion down his throat.
That is an action. But I will allow.
Shit! I can't use the damn it! I keep forgetting that it's an action.
You.
Anything is an action. To feed somebody else a potion.
Oh, okay.
Ajax, what do? The only one bleeded is in front of you.
As he's the only one left, and now that he's seen me out of my demon form, finally I'm like,
Craw.
Caw!
Oh, blimey!
And
Oh, blimey, mate!
It was me, Crow.
Yeah.
I was a crow the whole time. Nah. And then immediately, as soon as I get out, I'm like, well, now that you've seen me in my real form, you must die for sure. As I use my bonus action to wild shape into a fucking bearded devil.
Go ahead and make your attacks.
Yeah, I get 2 attacks, one with the beard and one with the glaive.
Yes. Which one would you like?
Which this guy has a beard.
Let's start with the fucking glaive first.
Very well.
Disadvantage for the glaive.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 18.
18.
Yes, 18 hits.
That's 1d10 plus 3.
Come on.
How do you kill him with a glaive?
Since he's been a bastard this whole time, I'm gonna fucking swing at his leg and knock him down, and then I'm gonna pierce the glaive straight through him into the ground, holding him still up, and then while he's taking his last breath, I'm gonna like lean down close to him and telepathically in his mind in Infernal, I hope the flames of hell are good to you, and spit in his face.
Oh!
For a second, I was gonna think you're gonna say, "I'm still atheist."
And he's still an atheist.
Final breath. Eyes filled bloodshot with anger, slowly fading from consciousness. Looking at you, feeling the hate as now. Pandora, it is your turn.
I'm going to attack the bloodletter again.
Yes, go ahead. $15 hits.
Okay. Got a slot left. I've got one slot left, so I'll do the divine smite this round.
You can divine smite with higher level spell slots.
Okay, I'll use a 3rd level spell slot then.
Only 48.
Man, divine smite.
Yes, and please roll me the damage for your longsword. It's
21.
21, let's see. 21, it is sufficient. How do you do this, monster of a
Literally,
man?
I turn around, whistle at my mount, and swing the sword at the same time. As it goes, the sword goes out between me and the mount, between the mount and the right. Start again. Sorry. Sword goes out between my mount and the bloodletter, swinging clockwise, cutting off the head of the bloodletter, and just stops above the body of the gunner. I shout at the gunner for my second attack. Get up, little man.
Trembling in fear, the gunner gets up. His stick, whole his lightning stick, shivering in his hands.
Load
Trembling.
the cannon.
Can you repeat?
Load the cannon.
He slowly goes and takes a shell, putting first the gunpowder in the can and then putting in the ball, shivering all the way as he does so.
Okay. At which point, mount will come up. It will start moving to the other side of the cannon, so it is about here.
Yes.
Okay. That's my actions.
Okay. Now we're officially out of combat as the other one decided to flee in the middle of the combat.
In that case, can I do one last action? Using my charisma, I wish to intimidate the gunner to fire the cannon. Oh, you've moved the dogs. I was just going to say fire it in the direction of the dogs.
Don't shoot the dogs. The dogs don't have any choice.
Just so they keep scarpering further.
Yes,
Really
the
want to
guards
hit
are
them.
barely the dogs are barely in range, and he makes his shot at the dogs, hitting it relatively square centered. As an explosion comes, most of them being finished.
At which point I'll just knock the gunner out again.
Yes.
Since combat's out, I'm going to I'm going to drag the wizard to a safe place. I'm going to take the elite bowman with me,
Yes.
and I'm just going to take him to the paladin. I go, I found someone important. As I put him down on the ground, and I look back to the dog, where the dogs were coming from. And I'm like, well, at least those poor innocent dogs were finally free of their slaving and tormentors. Now they can live free and be the wild animals they're meant to be.
I just wanted to scatter them further and make sure they kept running away.
You think he
What?
forgot about the potion by any chance because it just rolled it for you?
Wait, what did you do?
Rolled the potion myself
No,
because
no. I was asking the paladin.
I just shot the cannon in the direction of the dogs to make sure they kept running. If it hit them, it hit them. If it didn't, it didn't.
Can I look back down that way?
Yes. You can certainly do this.
Do I see dogs?
Yes,
Remains
you
of dogs.
see red paste and fur.
I look back to the paladin. I go, so you shot the dogs, but not the guys running away.
What guys running away?
You know, the 3 people running away, the gunner who ran away right in front of you. I don't know.
Oh,
Like,
hold on. What gunner?
you know that gunner that was right in the front of the entrance? He's gone.
The ones that are were at the entrance are now dead.
Most
Bodies
of
are all
them.
here accounted for. The gunner that was
Most of them.
gunner that was on this gun is unconscious there. Bloodletters are dead. So what are the three that ran away?
I saw a couple running
Out
away
of
while I
game.
got ambushed.
Out of game. If you're meaning the ones from the other side of the camp, which I couldn't see from this range, and because I was
No,
in
I was
combat,
talking about one of the people were right here, and he just left. Like you would have been able to see him if you were facing
everybody that I could see that I was in combat with or within the area is down or accounted for that I can see.
Yes, it would be pretty hard. You could take it that fight with the bloodletter really made her attention in the opposite direction and let it escape the gunner.
You managed to let a marksman escape. Good job.
I would like to search the
So I
paladin.
probably wouldn't know about like the three other guys because I got ambushed too.
What happened your
Um,
side of the camp or that side of the camp?
I took down as many people as I could,
I don't know what happened. I was unconscious. Am I still
but it
unconscious?
seems like we were too overwhelming for them, and some of them seem to have left. I think. If what the bits of blood on the other side on those posts or anything to go by.
Am I still unconscious or no?
No, you're not.
No, because you were healed. Somebody gave
I-
you a potion.
No, I didn't give him a potion because
Oh, I
we're
thought
out of
you-
combat. You would have just gotten up.
Can I search the paladin to see if he has anything on him?
The vine symbol and a nice suit of plate armor.
At that point, I'll just. Even though I rolled for a potion, it could still also count as 2 uses of my health kit. That will also work.
We shall come.
I will take the holy symbol, put it in my pocket, and take the plate armor off of him, and start dragging it.
I'm gonna leave the archer there, and can I loot the everyone here to see if there's anything good?
Only average weapons, average clothing, and this time a bigger sum of. Wow, I did not roll quite well. Three gold pieces and 6 silver pieces.
And once I get the plate armor off of him, I'm gonna start draining people for blood. What blood I can.
Yeah, most of them are squished and radiantly burned.
It's against my better judgment.
Oh no, I was up there. I went to you.
What coming to me?
Yeah, I went to you with the
And you
archer
dragged my body.
and the wizard.
So am I able to get any blood?
Yes, you'll be able to get enough blood to lower the DC
Right.
of the
It's
save.
against
Very
my
cool.
better judgment. But I thought the crow came here for a particular reason. I'm going to leave now, and this gunner is still alive. Pointing down at the gunner that's unconscious at the bottom of the cannon. At which point, if the crow comes up, I'll move away.
Yeah, I took the archer with me as well. There you go.
You know,
I found this guy. We might be able to grill him for some
Ajax.
information. He was pretty decently durable too.
So basically, that was a hint to Ajax that this gunner is just unconscious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only doing it to the dead
I'm-
people.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
walking away.
could I search pretty much in this general area where I'm at, like tents and all this kind of stuff, wise, to see if there's any valuables?
roll me investigation or yes, investigation.
Okay, let me pull it up. A 7.
The only thing that seems of value is what you think is the clerics, the one that you just fought, the holy man's, and that seems to be involved with robes, more holy symbols, and worthless little items.
Did somebody say something about plate armor?
Yeah,
Yes.
the paladin. Yeah, the holy man. He was wearing plate armor.
Yep, and I'm currently dragging it everywhere I'm going.
Could I get that?
Sure.
Uh,
Um.
It's not me to say. It's your belongings. You've retrieved it.
I'll say sure if you're willing to give me just a tad bit of not like full, nowhere near full price for it because at full price is way fucking
I haven't got any
outrageous.
money. That's why I'm asking. I have got the 4 silver that I got from the
mm,
bandits earlier on, which is what I was going
mm,
to put towards plate armor anyway.
And you've gotten 200 gold pieces from Haragal as well.
Oh yeah, I can give you. I can give you. 215, 215 gold, 4 silver.
How about you give me that now, and when you have the money later, 200 later.
I, okay,
That's like 101,000 under the asking price.
yes, that's why I said it. Okay,
you are of the deal.
So that's 200 and what?
so you will get 215 gold, 4 silver. Now, if Caligar gives us 200, I will give you my 200 from that.
While they're doing that, I'm going to take all the weapons. I'm going to put it in the bag of holding.
You are unfortunately unable to fit all of the weapons.
Okay, fair enough. But at least we got weapons for the
We also have
townsfolk.
we also have 3 cannons.
Uh, do you think a steed can pull one of them?
No, not at the moment.
Mm.
Ugh.
I tell
Give me a
them
moment.
that's still walking over here in my demon form. I have one polymorph left. I can
No,
transform
a
into
second.
a bigger type demon horse.
How injured are people?
Let me see here. I'm at below half HP, but the wizard probably took a lot more.
Is it?
I literally didn't get touched. The only temporary health.
Is it?
Oh, pre-scathed. Like you get like burns on the skin, like wounds on the skin as well. Burns, wounds,
I
bruises, all of them.
He used to be blue, now he's black.
I put my hands on you and give you 20 HP through hand um God, I've forgotten what the name of the ability is.
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands, yeah.
Yes.
I then go over to my steed and give it 10.
Uh,
Because the city is back to close full HP.
So he can now pull a cannon.
Yes.
as I'm over here,
What?
are there anything still
Ugh.
left in these cages?
But what
Now
about
all the ducks seems to be let go.
what about our previous cannon? Where's that one?
It should still be in the entrance.
Oh yes, I accidentally deleted it. I shall replace it with one identical cannon to those.
And
That's why I said we
Mm.
have 3.
So now we got 3 cannons for the village.
Can you carry 3 cannons?
Two black ones and the
One
brass.
of us was going to change into change it into a demon, and I got one rage left.
The rage lasts 1 minute, so it is not long enough.
Alright.
While I'm over here,
Can I just roll strength to see if I can actually roll a cannon?
I would give you 5 feet movement speed if you roll me a natural 20.
Let's just do it. Let's see if I can do it.
Can you polymorph him into an elephant?
22.
Unfortunately, not enough.
sadly I can't do animals, but while I'm over here, can
I don't think you can do animals to yourself.
I can't.
I think you can change other people into animals.
I would tell them
If you change,
if it's anything like when I summon my conjure animals, which I'm supposed to be able to conjure animals, it still summons demons. So I would assume not.
mm,
Oh yes, Paladin, you can summon multiple steeds if you have enough spell slots for you to know.
I've still got. I didn't think I could have more than one at a time.
You can have more than one of the time.
In that case, I can summon a second steed.
I mean,
cool. Now we have 3
if need
cannons.
be, besides my polymorph, I can conjure a bunch of demons to be able to help pull this. I still have like
think-
3 uses of that.
I think what we need to do is, can we search the camp to see if there's any ammo?
That's what I was.
I searched the camp. I put the ammo and weapons into the bag, as much as I can carry.
I was gonna
If I
ask.
would be able to carry the weapon, I would say a big portion of the weapons of the civilians, but a cannon ores, you would need another cart for them. They're numerous.
Can I
Can I
search
pull the cart?
these 2 tents?
Yes, I will give you the ability to pull the cart of bombs. That should be significant. That would be a small cannon.
Cool.
For you to know how big your payload looks like.
I wish 10 minutes, please, gentlemen, before we leave the camp. I wish to say a rite over the dead bodies. I basically want to lay them all to rest.
All right.
Do a prayer over them.
Well, once you get done with that, we'll turn this place down so that no one else can use it.
Okay, well, let's put the bodies into the tent then.
While he's saying his
Okay.
prayer, can I check these 2 tents for anything of use?
Of course, you may check them.
And here's a question: can I give if I drop my wild shape from the bearded?
Yes, you
devil-
can give yourself guidance.
Cool. I'm gonna give myself guidance both times, so D4 to each roll. Investigation and investigation.
All
D4.
Go on, roll your- it seems that they are already looted. Most of the items, papers, are already scrubbed in. It seems that the person that were in here had already run away.
Well,
Maps, any kind of letter. Only a nice, beautiful chest can be seen remaining.
I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna pull out my wooden shield that I have and kind of just like open it from the side if possible. Like trying to
Very
just catch it
well.
on something and open it, where I'm off to the
Please
side, not
roll.
in front of it.
Please roll me a DC 20 dexterity save.
That's what I thought.
As everyone, as you were speaking with each other, you hear a very loud, very powerful boom of about a few kilograms or more worth of gunpowder just exploding.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's normal. I look at the paladin with just like the straightest face you can imagine.
At that point, I just take off running.
How much damage is that?
About 12 d10. And you take 76 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, yeah, I'm down. But
Did you make the save?
He failed the save.
no, he said it was like a
Yeah.
high
Right.
DC.
I give you 10 hit points back.
As you finally taste again the sound of consciousness.
And thank God you didn't get hit once during that fight.
I'd get up and he's saying something. I'd be like, "What?" My ears are still ringing.
What?
Now you look pretty much like a plucked chicken.
I'm still carrying the archer, by the way. So, did you find anything?
I still just look at him, his mouth moving. What?
You don't see his mouth moving. He's wearing a helmet.
I can sense it. No, I'm kidding.
I look to the paladin and I go, you wanna interrogate this guy? You might have some information.
Well, we've got 2 there we can take back to Caligar to talk to if you want.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself, second level.
I mean,
Very
you got charisma. Like, you can try to intimidate. Do you have intimidation proficiency?
I don't think so. I'm not really good at that sort of thing.
It's a charisma check.
Mm, I've never done that sort of thing. Hold on, let me have a look. Okay, I'll go over to him, slap him across the face a few times. Wakey, wakey!
Which one exactly? The
The one that
archer?
the one he pointed out, not the gunner.
very well. What? He starts coughing. Gladys, your. It seems you slap him with a lot of power.
Wakey, wakey! We want information. Wakey up!
Natural
What
20
information?
for information.
I'm as subtle as shit.
What? What do you need? Please do not kill me.
Who was the captain here?
The captain is Wolfus.
What was your next objective?
He'll stay silent for a few moments, thinking of words to come out.
Speak, damn it!
Scouting.
Could you repeat that, please?
Scouting.
Area. North, south, east, west.
Yes.
All of them?
I'm going to signal to the paladin to ask what they were scouting for.
What were you scouting for?
At home. Wolfus had a vision of it.
What vision?
He says, God.
I look at towards the paladin, dumbfounded on what the archer could possibly mean by a god.
I look towards the guy. I go, he wouldn't happen to be a religious zealot in plate armor, wouldn't he?
Can you repeat?
He wouldn't be a religious zealot in plate armor, would he?
No. He has his giant shield and throws arms that one was. One moment. Was. Sir. One moment.
God.
I need
At
to
which
search.
point I slap him again. Don't call me sir.
No, no, no. No. That was Father Aurelius, the cleric, the one in plate.
I see. Well, it seems like he either wasn't here or he ran off.
I would make
Yeah, the
mention
cleric.
that I fought for the longest time some fucker in plate armor, and I pull out the little
Is that the armor
holy.
you've given me?
I have the holy symbol that he was wearing. I pull it out of my pocket.
If I remember correctly, if I heard it right, he said that the captain wasn't the guy who was in plate armor.
Yes, it was not.
I his leader was a guy with a great shield.
Well, he just
Yes,
mentioned
this
somebody
is the
with
big
plate
boss.
armor, cleric.
Could you repeat that, DM?
He meant the big boss, Wolfus.
Oh. Oh. The him.
Wolfless
Sorry.
was the chick with like that had the force sword, right?
What?
Wouldn't she be the madam or something?
Yeah, Madame Crow. I don't think we encountered. Did we encounter him before?
Did not.
Madam
No, we have not.
You heard second in command, Miss Talon.
Damn it.
Okay, so we so Miss Talon is second command. Wolfen is the actual commander, and apparently these guys are looking for a tomb of some sort.
Entrance.
The entrance of a tomb. Um, Knowing
Can,
what I know
can
about the area and for how long I've been here, can I determine what the tomb they are looking for?
Very improbable.
can I do an Arcana check? Which deity's holy symbol it is?
Go ahead. And roll.
I think it would be religion.
Okay, I'll do religion then.
Religion
It's up to
works
the
better.
GM.
Yes, religion would work better. Yes, one of the bigger churches of the flame. A
Okay.
very most common on these parts of the world. You know, a few bad encounters with more flagellant parts of the church, and some more extremists. But in big, it is a relative good church, aligned. Their domains are mostly light, twilight, order, and life.
Okay.
Y'all want to ask him any more questions?
Open to suggestion.
We already know what they were looking for. We already know who was in charge here. Um, they don't seem to know where the tomb is. And,
What
the
clues
reason
do
why
you
they're
have? What clues do you have to where the tomb is?
Somewhere high, when you go very deep, Wolvos said.
Right, GM. Any information he gives us, I'm going to memorize using my keen mind.
Very well. He tells about the place that should be is a place that is tall, and
Okay.
there you need to go very deep under.
Okay. Basically, I know the difference between north, south, east, and west at any time, and I can pinpoint where I am. It also
You
helps me
are
for
in the northern part of this place,
it helps
close
me
to the
look.
mountains.
It'll be in the mountains somewhere.
Cool. What's is that all the information? Yeah. Anyone else want to ask anything?
I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, here's one.
Who?
I'll ask him. You mentioned someone named Mother Talon. Where is she currently located? Oh,
Hello?
Eh,
Hello.
what
You know,
what the fuck happened?
yeah, he
or
disconnected.
internet connection.
Oop.
I think you might need to repeat the question.
Yes, it is close to where the undead usually stay.
Ajax's last question was mentioned lady.
Yeah,
To Ajax, you
he mentioned Mother Talon by name, so I was asking, because I've never heard that, where she might be located.
Yes. Starts coughing again from the previous blows, and surely I do not cough because I'm sick. Mother Talon gone seaside to search.
And would you be so
Alright.
generous as to give us the direction of that?
Walk along the coast, and you're sure to find it.
Once everyone's done asking their questions, anyone have more questions?
no.
All right.
I still think you might
Yeah.
want to take him back for Calagar, though.
As a,
I think we got all the information from him we need, so I'm just gonna take him and put him in jail. So basically, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and I go, "Thank you kindly," as I knock him out.
Yes.
All right. Take him and the gunner, and we'll put him in jail. Yeah, I already have enough life lost today.
Very well. As I assume the druid will transform himself in a large creature to be able to pull a cart. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I
Hello?
can hear you.
That was very sporadic.
I'll
Picking up.
assume. I do not know, but my internet is quite trash now.
Oh,
I'll assume the druid will polymorph in a large creature to drag one of the carts.
Right.
Right?
okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Change
We're
location
going
and
home.
Also,
We're running.
this is what I transform into, demon horse wise. That's what it looks like.
oh, very beautiful. And again, your way back, you hear the sound of a metal boot, silvered boot, coming closer the other way. Can you please put your tokens on the map?
Come on.
Also, you need to make mine large.
I'd assume you take the lead.
I'd be pulling one of them for sure. Yes.
Yes. Hello. What a wonderful morning, am I right? Hey.
It's not morning, is it?
It's about the middle of the day. Oh no, it would be morning because you said you wanted to be there at
Yeah,
night.
we attacked at night, and so it would be morning.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Well, howdy there. Quite a pleasure to see you once again.
You.
The acquaintances. Fenrir, Eliaris, and Pandora. And where
Woody.
would be Ajax, may I ask?
In his mind, he can hear an infernal if he can speak it. Yes, very much so. As I like standing right there and fucking I don't have any armor on, but I do have like a big like lance.
Ah, he comes closer and taps one of your thighs. Horse legging? Ah, quite interesting abilities you have here, my good old pal, Ajax. What have you been doing? And why
Okay,
are you
so
coming down this road?
Uh, when he asked that, I'm basically gonna say, we're just escorting some weapons for defense for the village.
Ah, and if I may ask, where did you get those interesting weapons? He says as he walks closer, uh, brushing his fingers along the edges of the cannons. Ah, good day, Miss Pandora. Ah, I see you even have captives. Are they the cannon makers?
When he asked that, I go, just a couple of people we ran along the way.
Oh,
They decided that cannons was theirs. We disagreed.
ah, very interesting.
People shouldn't take what it's not theirs, you know?
Roll your attack, Max. No need for initiative yet. You may simply just roll it. Very well. You hit. I give you advantage because he was unaware of his presence now. So you may count this as a critical blow. Max, if you say something, I do not hear you.
As I attack, this thing is not what it says it is. It is of stone. I attack it,
Very well. Roll your
and then
damage. Go on. Yes, and divine smite.
yes, it's my last one, I believe.
Of what level?
Uh, hold on. At the moment, I only have. I've used both my third level. I only get two third level. I think I have one second level left.
No, you
You,
only used one third level, I
you
believe.
only used
Oh,
one.
because I cast second find steed.
Ah, very well. In that case, go on with your 4d8 radiant damage. How would you describe killing this man?
Jesus.
Literally, I don't know whether he's got an enchantment, illusion, or what of him, but remembering the stone image that I had seen, I just ignore his form and just lash out straight, stabbing him straight through the center, as if to try
Mhm.
and break the illusion.
Yes. I have those few words for you. You dealt a perfect blow, a critical strike. A blow so strong it would break the earth in two. so perfect it could split the skies. But as your blade touches him, the weapon tip breaks as all the weapon as you stab it to the hilt,
What?
leaving some little scratches along his abdominal muscles.
What the fuck?
Shit.
That surely is not a nice thing to do.
At which
And how
point,
you will ruin my beautiful clothings.
Oh shit! What have you done, Pandora?
Uh,
What
I
a
go up. I go. I'm so sorry for my associate here. She's a
this
bit
was
of
no
a
prisoner.
religious.
What?
This was no prisoner.
not know what you mean.
What?
I strike again.
With what weapon? The weapon just broke.
Mace.
Go ahead and make your attack. It does not move out of the way of the mace. Roll the damage. Would you like to divine smite?
Oh, I've got no slots left.
Very well. Again, you hear a clink of hitting something very hard,
It's
and then you
like
see as your mace has been deformed at the point of contact.
you crushing a aluminum can.
Since everybody's
Yes.
just having fun swinging at him, and I can hear what's happening. Can I
I
take a
go.
swing
Please,
at him?
no, I stop everyone. I go.
Oh,
Okay, please stop. We clearly see that weapons don't work on this guy.
His weapons.
Well,
Can,
I'm not allowed
oh,
to do
weapon!
it.
can I take a swing?
Oh
Well,
my
this is quite
fucking
bothersome.
god!
Okay, now. Shall. It is not yet anyone or other's turn, as he shall move fast. He moves as if he not even moved a bit. Like he just stood there in place always like this, gripping one sharp hand around the shoulder of the paladin, bringing powerful force over her shoulder, feeling power coming from his clenched fist. Can you please roll me Constitution, paladin? Very well. You do not feel your shoulder yet broken, but can you please make me one strength as well? But the force is too great as you're pulled to one knee on the ground. Well, this is bothersome. So, as payment for the things your allies had done, I would like to take those little things from you. If not too much to ask, or is it good old Fenrir, as he taps you on the shoulder, Fenrir?
Not at all.
What?
I look at him. I go, and I make a zip motion with my mouth.
Oh, yes. Looks at you, being transformed, flinging his fingers. I do not wish you to be in this gruesome form around me. You see yourself turning back to your humanoid form.
I would have liked to have
You,
made one attack before I got back to
you
normal.
look, you look so much better like this. Because with one hand he takes the side of your beak. See? Far better than that monstrosity.
Uh, since he's doing this and holding my beak, I would like to try to cast. Because I have spell slots to waste.
Yes.
Uh,
Can we please stop attacking the obviously almighty powerful being, please?
Oh,
can if I cast whole person at a higher level because I don't have the exact spell slot for it. Can it target
Which
him
spell?
multiple times?
Oh
No.
my fucking god.
Can you please roll me Constitution?
Sure.
Jesus
A natural
fucking
20.
Christ!
Very well, you feel your spell is not working, and your beak slowly being pressed by his power. I think if you was going to press just a little harder, your beak may have just broken. Because now, would you like to? He tries to move. You would like to oppose him or not?
No, let's not oppose him.
As he slowly moves you to the side. Then taking one of the cards by hand, linking all of them together in the prisoners. Well, it was quite a nice business, wasn't it? I think this would be enough compensation for my beautiful clothing you just massacred.
Fuck you!
Ah, Beliaris, he smiles at you. You gotta say please first. Where are your
I
manners?
don't care. You come at the most inopportune times and just try to cause mischief at us. Clearly, I can see that you were as hard as titanium or something.
I never. Okay, can you please send me what that spell do? Exactly, the child ability. Each fiend or undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw DC 15 on a fairly turn for 15 minutes.
As in, he has to move away. Straight away. If he's a fiend or undead.
Yes, he moves. You see him slowly moving backwards, grinning his fangs at you. Well, that is quite bothersome, isn't it? Well, I'll be right back.
I
So I
move closer.
suggest you let the cannons right over here when I'll be back. Very well?
He's either a fiend or an undead.
I think
have-
he's much worse than that.
I had a feeling he was something like that.
We need to move fast.
The question, how long does that last?
Minute.
Shit.
Well, there's no way we can pull the cannons. We just need to get out of here.
No,
I think
kill
we
the
need to
witness.
send the cannons ahead and we flank it.
No, kill the witnesses.
be
We
able to-
don't want him to have those.
That's what I'm saying. Send them ahead now and we flank them. As in, we go behind them, guarding them.
Fuck. What are we?
I think he's
So-
in league with somebody against Caligar.
Are we
Obviously.
are we just leaving or are we killing them and then leaving?
We haven't got anything that seems to damage him.
No, we're going to take the prisoners, but we can't take the cannons. They will slow us down.
I'm taking the cannon gunner. I'm taking the cannon gunner. Fuck it.
Taking the archer. Let's get going. We're
I'm-
going to dash as far as we can.
I'm instructing my mounts to dash.
Because we took that 10 minutes back at the camp to like load up everything and for him to say his prayer and shit. Would I have gotten one of my wild shapes back?
I will give you that.
I'll transform into Nightmare. I have a 60-foot flying speed and
You can
whatever
redo
a
that
fucking horse
each
is.
action.
That's my bonus action, so I'll be able to fucking dash with my
I'll give-
action.
If you want to take the horses, I'll give you the horses of a speed of 30 feet each.
Each
So when
action,
dashing, the horses are moving with 60 feet.
As Nightmare, let me see.
I will consider you a warhorse. The same stats.
I have
The same speed.
I have 60 foot running speed and 90-foot flying speed. I was off by 30 on the flying. So,
Unfortunately, you cannot fly while holding them.
but yeah, I'll fucking dash like a motherfucker.
So you do not. So only the two cannons are taken by the paladin, right?
No, we're taking the 2 people.
The paladin said he instructed his
I'm-
mounts to dash.
I'm instructing my mounts to dash.
Very well.
If you think we can get away, then all right.
I'm going to drop in behind them.
Yeah, I
Yes.
would just say everybody who can hop on me, hop on me. I'm
I'm
considered
gonna do that.
large, so
As you slowly make your, as you fastly and hastily make your way, the minute passes. The cars are the slowest taken, but
He
still
turns
very
up again.
fast.
I do it again. Costs
Yes.
an action, so that will be my action each round.
Yes, I know. They were hasting all the time. They're moving close, and then you hear, as your other party members were taking horse by the faster one, you hear this little disappointing. Well, Miss Amani. Well, Miss Pandora. What did I say to you about the cannons? In front of the road, after about 5 to 10 minutes of you running away thinking you've lost him, you see him again. Staying but in the middle of the road. What do you do?
I know what to do.
I'm going to instruct.
Can you load one of the cannons?
Fuck.
He took on one of your divine smites. I don't think a cannon is going to work on him. I don't
No,
think
but
we
we
can
can
aim
fire
it.
the cannons at each other and destroy them.
You are going to piss him off. I can
I've already pissed
feel.
him off.
But this is gonna upset him even more if you would attempt to blow both cannons.
Yes, we can say they were already loaded.
In that case, I'm going to put the nozzles together and fire them at each other.
Would anyone wish to stop her?
Oh my god, what do we do?
I'm
What do
going
we do?
to stop her right now and go. Think of this clearly. How are you going to serve your god if you're dead?
Because I'm trying to save more people from being damaged with these cannons.
And you will
This-
save a lot more people if
if
you
we were
all
taking-
stay alive. You'll save a lot more people if we stay alive. We can't keep the village safe if we're dead.
We're not going to if they have the cannons anyway.
We
As-
will deal
Yeah,
with the
hey!
problem when we are
As-
stronger.
as
We
well.
don't have the strength to fight.
Listening to the other members of the party, what do they have to say?
While Fenrir's talking about it, I'm gonna walk up in my nightmare form and just kind of lean over my head because it has fire on it on the head and just light the fucker.
It seems that one attempt unknowingly had just been happened as the nightmare exploded, boom hearing, and as the two of them were staying right in front of each other arguing, a little explosion comes from them, not as strong as it normally be, only each of them taking 3d6 fire damage. A total of 7, and being blasted away. Well, that surely is not very nice, is it?
I just kind of like whinny in the horse form like Adam.
As he puts his hands both on the sides and whispers slowly to your horse ears. Oh, my sweet, sweet Ajax. Do not misunderstand me. I know you are it. I've always known. I know your true form. You do not have to hide.
I can't talk back in the horse form, so all I can do is just like stomp my feet and neigh or whatever at him.
Now, turn yourself back. Okay?
You're back to normal form again.
I mean, technically it's wild shape, so you can't dispel it, but sure. I'll transform back.
Very well. He takes the one of the longest feather that you have, plucks it out of you, that's it. Then goes Beliaris, plucks one hair from his head as well.
Ow!
While
Fenrir
he's while he's
Fucker!
while
throws
he's
away
pluck
your helmet.
while he's
You
plucking
spin
a
on your...
hair from Eliaris, I wanna cast this on top of.
So what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna summon two beasts of challenge rating 1.
Yes, and what would you command them to do?
Depending on what I summon, because I know you roll for that.
Yes. One moment. It's monster. Okay, please. Let's see what I do have in here. Okay, this thing does not work. Okay, roll me a d8.
6.
What did you roll?
A
A 6.
6.
6. What is 6? Little moment. Fin. You want it CR1, right?
Yes.
You summon imps.
Cool. Well, immediately as soon as they come in, just try to have them use their stingers.
Yes. Man keeps on going. Taking the head.
As
Taking...
he approaches the first two, I move back and I cast a level 1 spell, Protection from Good and Evil, on myself.
Good choice.
So, that's for both attacks. That's just the first one +5, and then the second one +5. So a natural 20 on the second one.
Yes, they are fiends, aren't they?
Fiend devils. So yes.
And devil. Yes. As soon as they come out, they're stuck in fear in front of it, barely moving in closer to it. As it turns one glance towards them. But one of them is courageous enough and stings it with a natural 20. A crack forming in his perfectly molded body.
Do I get to
Again,
roll?
the same as the little cracks that were found when the paladin struck him.
Uh, do I get to roll the damage for that?
Yeah, you made all the damage as the paladin did the same.
That's 7, and then
That's not the right spell.
there. If it matters, there's a con
Okay,
save attached to it.
it's okay. I'm reading the wrong
Poison
one.
damage.
I was reading your
Yes,
spell, not my spell.
poison damage.
Can you repeat, Max?
I was reading his spell, not my spell. Sorry, we both cast.
Earlier, it's tempting to put up your helmet for one hair of yours.
When he does that, I'm going to keep the helmet down.
Yes. Does not go further and goes towards you and asks, "One hair, Pandora.
Can
Here's
have
what I
nothing
asked.
of mine.
I shall come later for it. But as I promised to you, Eliars, and you, Ajax, I will not touch a hair of your body or feather for you. So these ones right here, as you see them, I shall not touch now. Froze them out. Consider this the first warning.
And let that be a warning to you as well. Don't get anywhere near us, or you're going to have a lot of problems down the road. You hear me?
Ah, it seems you're awfully quick-tempered, Elias. You're so much kinder the first time I've seen you. Helping me escape the prison of the brigands.
Shut
And
it,
now,
Stonehead.
ah,
I
well,
had
I shall.
enough with your monologues and I don't need to hear any more. Just get on with it and take the bloody cannons!
If that is what you wish, I shall take them and leave. If you were to ask me nicely to let them, I would have let them to you. Since you do not want them, I'll take them then. Have a good day.
Weren't they already damaged?
Yes, unfortunately they are. They can be repaired
These
in
things are taking
time.
time.
As Eliaris is arguing with him, can I throw 4 ice knives at him?
Uh, can
Ice knives are spelled
use
at
my
first
can I
level.
use my reaction to go up to him and just bonk him in the beak so he's interrupted?
Yes. Give me an attack.
It's just gonna be
It will deal no damage, it's just to interrupt
Hey,
him.
you gotta break my armor class. Stop me.
oh really reckless attack. Give myself advantage to stop you.
Yes.
23 hit you?
Yes.
Make me a constitution save, final, a normal one.
Double natural
Yes,
one.
Oh
you
my.
fail to cast an expels because he interrupts you very effectively.
Basically, it just took a baseball bat swing to the back of your head.
Yes, because now he makes his leave, pushing the carts as if he was pushing simple carts that were filled with pillows or feathers.
I swear to God, if I see him again, I'm going. I want to be prepared for the next time he hears because I really hope he's going on dire straits next time.
One, why did y'all decide to attack him?
I
Get
wasn't
that
the
he's
one.
obviously evil, but he's obviously out of our league.
Uh,
Do
I
not get me started how I didn't even attack him and that lot decided to just go, yeah, I'm going to attack this bastard.
I only really started attacking him when he was once he already like hit Pandora.
I attacked him because of what you lot have told me previously. He has been there twice before your group has been ambushed. Superior forces and superior might, and he clearly wasn't what he was. When he was with us last time, I saw he was some sort of stone construct. But I couldn't act against him because you were all being chatty. That's why I went to act against him first to try and break his disguise or whatever it is, his cut charm or whatever that he's got over you.
Also, I gotta go.
It's
So
not a charm, it's common sense.